Ah! All right, let's get started. Got everything going here. All right. All right. Hello, hello, and good morning, friends. Hello, hello. All right. We are here for week 3 of our adventure on Ragnarok. How you guys doing this morning? Let's grab a few cryopods and we'll go on an adventure. We'll go put our Doedicurus here, get our bowlers ready. Let's see, let's get, do we have any cooked meat? Wow! Hello, hello, and good morning, friends. How are we doing today? How's everyone doing this fine day? This beautiful day, this wonderful Saturday. So, friends, hi, hello, hello, hello. Hello, all of you, hi, all of you. So, here we are again on another beautiful Saturday on Ragnarok. We are playing Ark Survival Ascended Together. Hi, friends. When add music? That's a good question. It's a good question. I've been working on some of my own music. So we'll have our own music soon. Let's find something to cook. Let's get some meat. Let's get some meat. All right, we'll go this way and we'll collect some meat. And then we'll cook some meat. And we'll just leave that cooking while we go do what we do today. Hello. I want to play Ark Mobile Edition, but my phone is so bad. I'm sorry to hear that, friend. When add music? Well, well, well. Is this at 145? We're gonna trap that. We're gonna trap and tame that 145 today. At lovely Argent Avis. Up here looks good. All right, let's collect a few things. And then we'll get started. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. How are we doing today? It's so good to see all of you again. So good to be on here playing Ark with my friends. Wow. Hello, hello. How are you today, friends? What are you doing today? What are you getting into today? What's the good news? What's the good word? Do I have a sickle with me? Don't have a sickle with me. Figures. All right, I'll just pick some berries, get a little fiber, and we'll start making this trap. We'll start preparing this trap. Wow! Can I give you 10,000 likes? Certainly. Certainly, Denise. Dominic. Hey, Dominic. Good morning, brother Dominic. How are we doing today? How's everyone doing today? Do I have my sickle with me? Of course not. So, I'm going to start with this trap. And then we're going to tame ourselves this 145 Argentavis. What a lovely creature. What a lovely day. Good morning, Nothing. Hey, I remember you from the other stream 2 weeks ago. Nothing. Very nice sending me those things. Ah, cream cheese 341. Thank you for the roses. I certainly appreciate that, friends. Let's see here. Let's get a few things crafted here. And in case you don't know, this is how you build a real easy Argentavis trap. This is how to build a real easy Argentavis trap. All right. We need a foundation, 3 walls, a ramp, and a door. That's all we need. Then we're going to trap ourselves You tamed a 150 griffin today. Good heaven. Is the Dinosuchus a good tame? Yes, it is. The Dinosuchus is a very good tame. One of my favorite newer creatures. I love it. Very powerful. It's got a wicked bite to it. Is this your real voice? Yes, this is my real voice. My real voice. No AI. No filters. Just an old man doing a voice. Old man talking. Is this ASA or ASE? This is ASA. This is Ark Survival Ascended. This is a... Come on, Ramp. Craft up for me. All right. I was the guy that wants to tame a Giga by fist fighting it. I do remember. I do remember you. I do remember that, friend. I remember that, for sure. All right, let's get all of the stuff together. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. All right, we're gonna throw this trap down right quick. And then we're gonna bring our Argentavis up here. So, friends, yo, Simon Shagenberg. Fish Moro, it was your birthday 2 days ago. Well, happy birthday to you. Hooray! All right, double door here, and double door here. You helped me tame 2 Argentavis. Wow, excellent. Which is better? Survival Ascended or Survival Evolved? Good question. I guess it depends. If you want to play online and play cross-play, then I would suggest Ascended. But if you're just going to play single player or just play PvP with other people who have the game, then I would say Evolved. Evolved is cheaper, it's less expensive, and there's far less pay to win involved. With Ascended, there's a lot of cheating and there's a lot of pay to win. So there you go. I'd definitely recommend, if you can get away with it, just play Ascended. Just play Ascended. All right, look here, friends. We got a cannon out of that. Very cool. We got a cannon. Very nice. All right. Now, what we're going to do is go up here. We're going to grab a Pteranodon. What is your age? My age is 72. 72 years old. What are you trying to tame? I am trying to tame a 145 Argentavis. ASA is $11 on Steam right now. Well, that's pretty cheap. You might want to go ahead and get it. You might want to go ahead and get it. If it's $11, you might want to go ahead and get it, friends. That's pretty cheap. What DLC is that? Hole Diver. Hey, I've been waiting for another live stream of yours. Yes, trying to do once a week. Trying to do once a week. And gonna do this on Saturdays. Once a week on Saturdays. All right, friends. Let's get everything together. Did we use all of our trank arrows? Let me check my birds here. Let me check my birds. I thought we had some more trank. There we go. Trank darts, trank arrows. And I want to keep my sickle on me, and my canteen, and my magnifying glass, so I can keep an eye on this old bird. Make sure I don't kill it on accident. Wow. How do you tame a Thylacoleo? Because I can't find one. Go to the redwoods. Go to the redwoods. Why is Ark hard? Any tips to get better at it? I want to learn this game. If you want to get better at it, then I would join a tribe. Go to a public server, join a tribe, and join the tribe's Discord. That's probably going to be the best way. How to tame a what? Snow owl? Let's see. Can you tell me how to tame a snow owl real quick? Yes. Look up a snow owl trap. Look up snow owl trap, and then tranquilize it and feed it. Why, friends, thank you for all of the sent oldies. Johan, Johan, yay, Johan. That is an excellent gift for an old man. He's gonna be that. Hi, Mac, long time no see. I am Poland Ball the Traveler, but I changed my name. Yes, Poland Ball, I remember you. How you doing, buddy? How's my good pal Poland Ball doing? Yes. Look up my trap. Look up a trap for it, depending on what version of the game you are playing. But all you gotta do is trap it, knock it out, and give it the right taming food. So look up a trap for it, then go to the dododex.com. Go to dododex.com, and they have a taming calculator. So you can easily find out what sort of food is going to work the best for you. You can easily find out what sort of food would work the best for you. Whatever you can acquire. Are you only live on TikTok? Friends, I am also live on YouTube if you would like. I am also live on YouTube if you want to do that. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Let me read some of these comments right quick. What DLC is this? This is just Ragnarok. Holdiver. Hello, hello. Why is Ark so hard? What are you trying to tame? What is your age? Hey, Michael. I'm your idol. Well, thank you very much. What's the best flyer? What's the best flyer? I would say the Argentavis is the best all-around flyer. The Argentavis is the best all-around flyer. The only problem with the Argentavis is that it's very slow and not good for getting around the map. You want to get around the map quick, then you need something like a Griffin or a Wyvern. But the best all-around flyer is going to be the Argentavis, because with the Argentavis, you get a lot of stamina, you get a lot of melee, you get a lot of health, and you also have an incredible weight stat. So you can carry all of your items. So they are wonderful. And I'm going to tame this 145. I'm going to tame this here 145. If I can get it to follow me. Here we go. We'll get this 145 up here in this cage. Then we'll tame ourselves a 145. Wow. What about the Phoenix? When I watch YouTubers, they only find high level dinos, not low. Do you know how I do that? Well, yes, you have to have the game difficulty on high. A lot of people play the game on low difficulty, and they never even see any high creatures. So make sure your game is set to high difficulty. That's the first thing you need to do. And if you're still not seeing high-level dinos after changing the difficulty, then there may be another problem, but that should help. I would definitely recommend changing your settings and changing the difficulty to high. That should fix everything. That should fix everything. What are your PC specs? I'm not 100% certain. It's an Alienware computer, so it's very nice. All right. Put our PT on passive and tell him to sit down, PT. All right, so we have crap. All right, I guess we're gonna have to use this. But I left the long neck somewhere else. So here's what we'll do. Should I buy a PlayStation 5 for ASA and other games? I have a decent PC. I guess it depends on if you want to play those other games. If you're just gonna play ARK, then I just say stick with the PC. But if there are other games on the PlayStation you want to play, then of course get a PlayStation. What do you sound like without the voice changer? I do not use a voice changer. I do this myself. This is my own voice. This is my voice. This is my normal speaking voice right here. Hello, friends. This is my normal speaking voice. This is how I would talk to people at the grocery store. Hi, guys. And I can just do the voice with my own voice. Hello, hello. It's me, Mac, on the Mac and Crafting Show. Doing a voice. Doing voices. Hi, hey, good morning, friends. Hey, hello, Macaronio. Can you please tell me how to get giant bee honey on Aberration? I have searched everywhere, but I can't find one. So if you need a resource, look up a resource map. The best thing to do is to look up a resource map. And then you can look at it while you're walking around. So if there's a resource that you want, Google Aberration resource map, and then look at honey. Then look at honey, and that'll be the easiest way to do it. Because then you can just run around your map. Wow, this is one wily, strong creature. All right, hope we didn't hit it, but we'll see. All right, phase 1 complete. We have knocked out our 145 Argentavis. It's got a baby. So now we'll go and get some prime meat, friends. Whoa, baby, prime meat. There you go. That is 10,000 likes. Denise, thank you so much for the 10,000 likes. Tough game. ASA is just pay to win. I completely agree, friends. I completely agree. I think ASA, they create all of this stuff for Ascended that is just pay to win. So you can pay for a Pyromane, you can pay for an Oasisaur in case your creature dies, you can pay for a gene scanner, which will tell you exactly where high-level creatures are. You can pay for everything in Ark Survival Ascended. I think Evolved is the superior game. However, the only real benefit to Ascended is being able to play cross-play, cross-platform. So if somebody's on the Xbox, then you can, of course, join them. And that is one of the benefits. All right, let's see. Let's put our tranquilizers in this bird here. And we'll take our Griffin. Our Griffin's looking good. And we'll... Wait. All right, now let's go hunt some prime meat, friends. Why is Ark the best survival game? I don't know, that's a good question. So I guess the top crafting survival games would be Minecraft, 7 Days to Die, Rust, and Ark. I suppose those are the top survival games. Why is it the best? Probably because of the dinosaurs. Probably mostly because of the dinosaurs. Probably the big factor is the dinosaurs. People love dinosaurs. I know I like dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are certainly cool. Dinosaurs are real neat. All right, there's a little bit of prime meat. Let's get a little bit more here. Gotta watch my health with these dogs. These dogs will kill you. Yep. Gotta get out of here. About to die from dogs. Don't want to get killed by a dog. All right, let's see. We'll look at this red drop. Get some stamina. Ah, there's a Diplodocus over there. We'll go kill that Diplodocus. Get some easy meat. Hi, friends. Hi. I just used the Argentavis. Is this small tribes or a PvE server? This is single player. This is just my single player game. We're gonna do a completely vanilla playthrough with no mods, no DLC. Oh, baby. No mods, no DLC, no nothing. Solo, single player. Easy peasy, no lag. Nothing to worry about. No pay to win, nothing. This is just gonna be us taming the creatures, collecting the artifacts, and fighting the bosses as a group, as a team. Just me here with my friends. All right, I think we got enough prime meat for the Argentavis. Let's stop here and check out this red drop. All right, they got some good stuff here. We got some mutton, so that helps too. Wow, does a griffin spawn in the island? No, the griffin does not spawn on the island. I'm on Ragnarok. If you want a griffin, go over to Ragnarok. Why aren't you diving them? That's a good idea. Need to do the dive bomb. Need to do the dive bomb. Right, here we go. Got a little baby Argentavis flying around. Now, out of that drop, we got mutton. So we're gonna throw some mutton in here. So we get that good stuff. Go over here and collect our prime meat, my buddy. And we'll throw the prime in here, because it's prime time that we had a high level Argentavis. There we go. Now, let's see what else. We got a little bit more, so let's throw some regular meat in here, just in case the prime runs out. Now! Oh, we got a level. Friends, check it out, we got a level. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Melee bombing. All right. Is this solo? Yes, this is Mac's solo adventure on Ragnarok. Solo adventure on Ragnarok. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to collect all the dinosaurs we need to get all the artifacts. And then we're going to battle all the bosses. Then we're going to battle all of the bosses together as a group, as friends. All just the way it should be. Just the way that it should be. Wow, I'm heavy. All right, let's throw some stuff in here. It's a lot of propellant. Now, let's go to the vault. And we're going to drop everything we don't need off. Got some elevator platforms, some trophies, a lot of stimulant, a lot of bullets. All right, let's go over here to the water. Ah, here we go. Come over here, throw some wood in the forge. Go to the fabricator and throw in our silica pearls. Now, a lot of this stuff, it's nice to have, but we're really not going to need it on a solo single player. Like, I love having all this C4. I love C4. That's great. But we really don't need it here, do we? It's really not important on a single player game to have all this C4. Boy, picked up a, what sort of saddle is this? Let's see, where is our tooltips? Ah, friends, we got a blueprint for a Rex saddle. We got a blueprint for an Ascendant Rex saddle. And that does 477 durability. It's very expensive. But that will come in handy. We should go looking for a Rex. We should go looking for a Rex. All right, let's actually go cook some of this meat in the campfire here. Get that out. Put some meat in there. Put some, we'll just use that thatch. Just use thatch for right now. Because why not? If it burns, we'll use it. Have a question. Did you finish Ark? Like the ending? Yeah, it was pretty neat. It was pretty cool. Ah, we're gonna beat the bosses. I'm new to Ark. How do I sleep? You just go over to a bed and hold down your use key and then hit lay on bed, like that. So just go over, hold E, and then click lay on metal-based simple bed. There you go, now you're sleeping. All right, let's go over here, check our griffin, get this stimulant out, throw it in our meow. And we'll put this other stuff in the mortar and pestle here. Throw this in there, that in there. Did we build a feeding trough? Yes. All right, we got a feeding trough, so let's throw some of these berries in there so our friends don't starve to death. Nothing worse than a dead pet. Nothing worse than a dead pet. All right, now our Argentavis is taming up. So that's good. We got the Argentavis out of the way. Throw these foodstuffs in the refrigerator. Gonna put the stimulant in here. We'll get the stimulant later and do what we do with it. I got new messages. No offense, thought the voice was AI edit. Your voice is awesome. You know what, friends? In the world we live in, there is a lot of artificial intelligence. There's a lot of AI in videos these days. Good morning, Logan. So I'm not the least bit offended. It makes sense that it would be AI, but it's not. It's just me doing a voice. You should tame a dino sutures. Yes, I should certainly tame a dino sutures. Oh, look here. Here's a parasol, a little free meat. Here, let's knock this. So, friends, we'll go and find some creatures to tame. We do need some creatures. We need a high-level saber-tooth, not a low-level saber-tooth. Let's look for some good high-level creatures. I'll level 85. I want a level 145 or 150 saber-tooth, because we're going to be going into a cave with it. Level 25, that's pretty low. We don't need a low level. Do Tapehara's method. Ark Serviced. Mac. Hello, friends. Hello and good morning. Hello and good morning. Hey, Mac. I got the Rexes, and I got 2 level 150 Theries. Holy moly. Was it a mating pair of Theries? If it's a mating pair of Theries, then you can build yourself an army. The Therizinosaur is good for bosses. I tamed a Quetzal. G'day, Thyla. Yes, a Thyla would be good. A Thyla would be good. We need to go look for some creatures. Wow, purple drop. Let's go look at this purple drop. Purple drop with a ring around it. Which map is this? This is Ragnarok. We are playing on Ragnarok. How much HP Bronto for taming Rhynionatha? Well, the Rhynionatha is going to be the same level as the sacrificial creature. So get yourself a high-level Bronto so you can get a high-level Rhynionatha. Ow! Which map is this? Just regular HP, doesn't matter, just not too low. Yes, excellent, Adrian. Ark Serviced. Stop yapping about a Quetz. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? All right. Let's see. Let's check this purple drop. And we'll take the boots. And probably going to get rid of the rest. There we go. Great drop. So do I have any shoes? I've already got good shoes. I didn't even need those. All right, let's go over here and see if there's a dino such as. Did Ragnarok get updated? It looks much bigger. Yes, it was updated for Ascended. It was updated for Ascended. There's a 150 PT. There's a 150 PT. If he lands in a good spot, might as well tame this fella. Might as well tame this fella if it lands in a good spot. Kind of a dangerous area to be taming a PT. But maybe he'll land in a good spot for us. Come on, PT. Come on, PT, land in a good spot. All right, we'll see what we can do here. Terror birds, that's not good. my eye on my health here. All right, maybe he'll sit still for us. Probably just pop him once and knock him out with my fists. All right, so far so good. Now, do you have any prime? You just got regular. I'm worried about this PT Prince. He's in a bad spot to be a PT. All right, let's go get a little prime meat right quick. Here we go. Diplodocus. Well, I need some water. I'm about to pass out. Oh, we've angered this Stegosaurus. Can dismount us. Oh, here's one about to die. Let's get in on this. Let's get in on this. A little easy prime meat. I bet it'll steal all of our prime. I bet this raptor's gonna steal all of the prime. Kills it. Wow, you don't know how to kill bosses. Get some good creatures and kill them. Build an army. You gotta build it like an army of Rexes. Wow, I got one piece of prime meat off that. Very worth it. Very worth it. Wow. Just tame 2 Rexes and breed them to get a T-Rex army. Yes, that's what I'd recommend. Build yourself an army of Rexes. It's gonna be the easiest way. Tame a Dinotherium for $100. Good heavens. I'll see if we have any beer. I don't know if we have any beer. Might not have any beer. Let's see. Here's a Carnotaurus. Maybe he'll give us a little bit of prime meat. Let's kill this Carnotaurus. Our Griffin does not have much. Our Griffin doesn't have a lot in the melee. All right, let's go get a drink of water before we die of dehydration. How to make a lot of shotgun ammo. Get yourself some farming dinos. It's gonna be a good way to do it. Get yourself some farming dinos and maybe an industrial forge. And with the farming dinos, of course this is a 140, get yourself. Oh great, we've involved a Drakeling. Is Drakeling gonna die easy? Is he gonna kill us? Good, we got the Drakeling. All right, if you need a lot of ammo, then you're probably gonna want to get some farming dinos, such as an Anky. And with the Ankylosaurus, you can set it to harvest only metal, then harvest a lot of metal. And if you need it melted quickly, then get an industrial forge. It's gonna be the easiest way to do that. Wow, just make a lot of campfires and burn them. Yes, that's what I do. Make several campfires. Make a whole row of campfires and then just burn wood. Burn it before you go to bed if you're playing on a multiplayer server. If you're playing online, then just build a row of campfires. Good heavens. Mac, what level is your Griffin? Let's see. My Griffin is... Let me look after I kill this Diplodocus. Let me kill this Diplodocus, then we'll check the level. But it was only a level 95 when I tamed it. It's the highest level I could find. Now, we did see a level 135 earlier, but I believe it's dead. I believe the bears have killed it. I believe it's been murdered by bears, unfortunately. Mason! Hey, I love your videos. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, friend. Mac, I love your stuff, man. Keep it up. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. All right, this Griffin is level 148. 150, level 150. Right now, it's a level 150. But it was level 95 or 85 when we tamed it initially. All right, we'll kill this Diplodocus, then we'll take this meat over to that level 150 Pteranodon. Then we'll have a high-level Pteranodon in the waiting for us, in case we need one. Why is the melee damage so low? I put all of my points into stamina. This is my getting around. Griffin. Hello, sir. A big fan from the Philippines. Well, thank you, friend. About to finish this thing off with my pike. We'll just kill it with a pike. $20,000, just like that. Diddies, thank you very much. Yes, I don't use this thing for fighting. This is my getting around town, Griffin. Put all of my points into stamina. 20,000 likes. Good heavens. Thank you, friends. I appreciate that. Certainly. All right, let's eat a little cooked meat. All right. Use your shotgun. It might be quicker. Hugh, thank you very much, Hugh. That's a very good point. I rely too much on the melee tools and don't shoot them enough. How long have you been playing? Let's see. I first started playing Ark on Xbox back in 2019. Back in 2019, I started playing Evolved on the Xbox. All right. Let's get our Prime together. Hopefully this will be enough to quick tame this old bad boy. Hopefully this will be enough to tame up this old fella here. Got a few more pieces of Prime. Sorry if I don't read all the messages. Let's see. Why don't you stream on Twitch? That's a good question. That's a good question. I guess I just don't have many followers on Twitch, so I don't bother. Mac, put on some pants. Wow, good point. Let's see. Let me put my pants on. And put some better armor on, too. All right, here we go. Sorry, friends. Got my pants. Where's my pants? Yeah, I got pants now. No. Oh, no. They went right for it. It went right for it. They went right for it. Oh, what a devastating defeat, friends. That's devastating. Those rotten raptors killed our beloved PT. Oh, well. You know what, friends? That's the way it goes. But thankfully, they didn't kill us. Thankfully, they didn't kill us. Stinking raptors. Poor Pteranodon. I was gonna love that Pteranodon forever. Gonna take it home with me. Was gonna name it Filbert, maybe. Maybe I was gonna name that thing Filbert. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Oh well. Oh well. That's Ark for you. That's Ark for you. You love something, then it dies. That's Ark. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Yes, let's look for a Rex. Let's look for a Rex. Perhaps there's a high-level Rex around here somewhere. Let's see here. Yeah, the good thing about Ragnarok is that there are a lot of high-level creatures. There are a lot of high-level creatures. You know where I want to go? I want to go over this way. I know a good spot to go look for Rexes and high-level everythings. I know a good spot to go look for high-level creatures here on this game. Hello, sir. I'm a big fan. Well, thank you very much. What was the voice change? Oh no, what voice? Exactly, the Highland. The Highland area. Highland is a great place. And there's also the Western Highlands behind the castle. I got 8 Rexes because they spawn everywhere. Yes. Well, the good thing about Ragnarok is it has higher level creatures than the island. The island generally has pretty low level creatures. So if you want higher level creatures, go over to Ragnarok. Ah, I'm a big fan, bro. Excellent. Excellent friend. Can you please tame a dino such as? If I find a good level one, then yes, I'll be happy to tame one. I'm looking for creatures with good levels. That's going to be the most important qualification. They need to be good levels. I'm certain we could quickly tame a low-level dino such as, but we want a good high-level one. We want some good high-level creatures, so they do a lot of damage and got good stats and so forth and so forth. How much trank arrow to tame a Giga with crossbow? That entirely depends on things. So, if you want to know how many arrows to use, the best place to go is the Dodo Dex. Check out dododex.com. If you go to the Dodo Dex, they have a taming calculator, and you can enter what level. So it's going to depend. How many arrows you're going to need is going to depend on the level of the creature. Look, here we find a level 20 Dinosuchus. Level 20 is kind of a low level. Level 20 is a little bit of a low level Dinosuchus. Yeah, Baryonyx. Oh, I saw that Rex statue and I thought it was a real Rex. All right, let's see what else there is to tame here. Well, I heard it. You can hear the Dinosuchus. They make that snapping noise. A level 15 Dinosuchus. Did you build your base in the waterfall? Is Dinosuchus on the island? Yes, there are Dinosuchuses on the island. There are a lot of them there. I've seen them there quite frequently. All right, here we are. This is a very good place to hunt for Rexes. There's so much fighting that goes on here that most of the creatures that are alive are high levels. Most of the creatures that are here are high-level creatures because that's all that can survive all this fighting. And also, there are Ovis here, so maybe we can get an Ovis. Maybe we can find an Ovis with some babies. Level 95, that's not high enough. Let's see what we can find. How do you transport the dinosaurs with the bird? How do you transport the dinosaurs? Ah, you mean a Quetzal. Well, you need a platform saddle. That's the thing. When you get the Quetzals have regular saddles, and they also have platform saddles. If you want to carry creatures on the back of the Quetzal, then you need a platform saddle. I just can play Ark Evolved, not even Ascended. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at the bison go. Look at the bison go. Whoa, big fight. If these bison get killed, I'm going to take the babies. If these bison get killed, which I hope they do, I'm going to take the babies. What we got fighting here? Man, those bison are they're no joke. Bison will destroy you. We need to fight the bison against some high-level creatures so we can take the babies. All right, let's go over here and see if we can find any Rexes. Let's just see what's available to us, friends. Is Ascended or Evolved considered better? I would say Evolved is definitely the better game. Evolved is the better game. It's usually less expensive, and it will run better. And yes, it'll run better on your PC. Level 50 Rex. I would say that Evolved is the better game, but that's just my opinion. That's just your humble narrator's opinion. All right, let's see if there's any trilobites in here. Let's see if there's any trilobites running around. Don't see any. What? Oh, easy, Griffin. Don't get me killed now, buddy. All right. Now let's see what levels we got here on these Rexes. Now that one's level 50. Yep. This one's a level 25. We got a baby. Let's get that baby. Let's get rid of this. Level 25, and we'll get the baby in case we want to tame a Karcher. What map is this? Let's go. 20,000 likes. Ow. Denise, thank you very much. Thank you for liking the video so much. Excellent. That's a crazy high amount of likes. That's a lot of likes. Thank you very much. What map is the best map in Ark? I guess that's a matter of opinion, but I like Ragnarok. I think Ragnarok's the best because it's got a variety of creatures. Got a big variety of creatures. Let's see if we can do this quickly. All right, now we can use this Rex baby to tame a Carcharodontosaurus. To tame a Karch. That'll come in handy later. Why you like Ark Evolved even you already have Ascended? Well, the reason I have Ascended is to be able to play with the people who joined my Discord. I bought Ascended just so I could play online with the people who joined my Discord. I don't know how long this Rex can last. It's level 135. It's not a super high level. Not a super high level Rex. Argent Davis is almost done. Name the T-Rex Rexy. An excellent name. I do it so your live gets more attention on TikTok. Of course, you are the best. Denise, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You are quite an excellent subscriber, Denise. Ooh, that's a big Rex. I mean, that's a big raptor. It's a big old alpha raptor. Name the Rex Rexy. That's a good name. That is a good name. I'll name it Rexy. Let's see. Let's go look in the swamp. See what is available to us in the swamp. If there's a dino such us, maybe we'll trap it and start taming it. Oh. Archelon. We do have an Archelon here. What? Rhinianatha. Wow, a 150 female Rhynionatha. Holy moly. We're going to have to tame that. Thing's not going anywhere. I don't imagine that thing's going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, it's going to fight a Deinosuchus, so maybe not. All right. So we need to start getting some pheromones and tame that female. Good heavens, a 150 Rhynionatha. So we're going to need a Brontosaurus with a baby. Let's go look at those Brontosauruses back there. Ah, is this official? This is, yeah, the Gigabyte might destroy it. They are a little squishy. A Gigabyte might kill that Rhynionatha. Hope not. Hope it gets attracted to something else. Or let's just watch it. Let's watch this battle. I'm gonna, yeah, okay. All right, let's go look at these Brontosauruses. Did they have a baby? The ones that are fighting the Rex. Now, if they've got a baby, then we can get the baby. We want a high-level one, since we found a high-level Rhynionatha. All right. Level 20. And a level 15. That's kind of low level. So what we need is to get a Bronto. A high-level Bronto with a baby. How much Bronto HP for taming a Rhynionatha with level 150? So what's really going to matter is the level of the sacrificial creature. So just find a high-level Bronto. Look for a level 145 or a 150 Bronto. It's going to be your best bet. Get a high-level Bronto. So what you'd want to do is, the easiest way would probably be to, if you're on Ascended, find a high-level Bronto with a baby. Then kill the parent and adopt the baby. It's going to be the easiest way. Let's kill this. Another 145, not doing that again. All right, let's go down this way. I've seen a lot of Ovis down here for some reason. There are a lot of Ovis that spawn on these islands. So we're going to go over here and see if we can find an Ovis baby spawned on one of these islands. And just see what's available to us. We may find an Archelon or a high-level who knows what. We'll just do a quick sweep of the area. Then I want to go to the desert and see if there is a Karcher or a Giga or a Karcher in the desert. A level 130 Megalodon fighting a level 20 Archelon. Wow, let's see. What is your question? What's the best tank? I'm hunting for a Thylacoleo, but I can't find them in the redwoods. It's hard to find. Ray Z, that is the best place to find them. They're in the redwoods. There are a lot of them in the redwoods, and you can also find them in the, close to the desert. I'll show you a good place, Ray. Ray, where we're headed, I will show you a good place for Thylacoleo. What is the best tank? Let's see. I guess a Stego would be good. Look for a Tech Stego. Look for a Tech Stego. See if you can find yourself a Tech Stego. That's pretty good. Other than that, you can also build on a Paracera, what you call it. You can turn those into tanks. Hi, Mac. Hello, how to tame a Griffin. The Griffin is a fairly easy tame. Look on my YouTube. I have a video walking through the Griffin tame. But the best way to tame a Griffin is to build a little trap. Build a trap for the Griffin. And knock it out and give it its taming food. All right, we're gonna come back and do this when we have some scuba gear. We're gonna hunt silica pearls once we have some scuba flippers. Once we have scuba flippers. Mac, I tamed 3 Rexes and 3 Carnos and 1 Ceratosaurus. Is that enough to fight my enemy tribe? That's really gonna come down to what the levels are. But if you think that's enough to fight your enemy tribe, then go for it. I found the best way to answer questions in Ark is just to try things. What's an Archelon? An Archelon is a sea turtle. The Archelon is the sea turtle. The Archelon is the new creature. It's a turtle that lives in the water. A sea turtle. And algae actually grows on its back. And let me see if I can find one. They're fairly common. But if you can tame an Archelon, do so. A tamed Archelon will produce algae, which you can harvest from it. You can harvest right off the back of an Archelon. And algae is the most effective taming food for herbivores. So that really helps out when taming a Therizinosaur. Ah, we got some jellyfish over here. Typically, you'll find Archelon spawn near jellyfish. Is the Desmodus or Argentavis better? Good question. Noble 6, you sound like AI. Well, thank you, friend. I suppose that's a compliment. But I'm not using AI. This is just me doing a voice. Look at all this kerfluffle. I want these jellyfish. Let's deal with this raptor. Deal with this raptor. Oh no, everything's getting involved. Now everything's involved. All right, that's a para. We'll just go get this drop while that para calms down. Why? Is the Desmodus or Argentavis better? It depends on what you're doing. So I would say for general purposes, just all around, the Argentavis is better. But if you're doing PvP, the Desmodus is going to be better for PvP. The Desmodus is going to be better for PvP, certainly, because they have night vision. And they handle more like a Tapihara. So, if you're playing single player, the Argentavis is more useful because of the high weight stat. What is your favorite color on the Pyramane? I like the blue. I like the blue on a Pyramane. Jake, royalty. Hello, Jake. Board, hi. YouTube edits, all right. What's better, a T-Rex or a Raptor? I'd say the Rex is better than the Raptor. That's a lot of jellyfish. It's a lot of jellyfish. So I'm gonna throw down a sleeping bag in case I get killed. 'Cause that's a lot of jellyfish. Come on, you jellyfishes. Oh, wow. Come on back, jellyfish. No use in running, Mr. Jellyfish. All right. Now we can take this jellyfish jam and tame ourselves an Archelon. Very easy. Bro, voice is majestic. Excellent. Does the compound bow deal more torpor than the long neck rifle? That depends on what damage it is. Look at how much damage it is. But typically, you're going to want to use the long neck rifle on weaker creatures. Like if you're taming a griffin, then you're going to want to use a long neck rifle because you will hurt the griffin. There's a good chance you'll kill the griffin. There's a very good chance that you'll kill the griffin. That's a shock. Go, Matt. Go. Shark in the water. Sharks in the water. 135 Megalodon. Good heavens. Did I break my pants? Sorry, friends. I lost my pants. Oh, no. Don't want to deal with a vulture. All right, let me get my sleeping bag and we'll get out of here. All right. We got some jellyfish jam so we can tame an Archelon if we need to. Is the Ichthyornis good for raw prime meat? No. If you want raw prime meat, then I would say go for a Diplodocus. Here we go. Go for a Diplodocus. They're much better. All right, a level 55 Archelon. All right. Let's take a look at this. Here is the sea turtle. Here is the sea turtle. That is so good for algae. Algae is very useful in this game. So let's go ahead and tame this level 55 up. We'll get some more. Uh-oh. What we got going on here? A 145 Megalodon. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's get some more jellyfish. Get a little bit more jellyfish jam. Or Archelon, who's probably going to get... I bet this Archelon's going to attack that 145 Megalodon. No, not the pants. Yes, friends, the pants have been destroyed. Unfortunately, we lost our pants. Avert your eyes, friends, for we have lost our breeches. Good heavens and good morning, friends. Wow, thank you so much for joining us, friends. In Ark Mobile have bosses. I do not know. I think they have caves. I don't know if they've got bosses. I've never played Ark Mobile, unfortunately. Let's see. Does the compound bow deal more torpor than a long neck? That depends on... Yours is lightning. Okay, thanks. Which wyvern type is your favorite? I like the... I don't know, that's a good question. I really like the lightning wyvern, the purple and black. Purple and black looks awesome. 34,000 likes. Good heavens, friends. How's that even possible? How is that even possible? What's your favorite wyvern to have? I like the lightning wyvern. I think the lightning wyvern's very good. I really like the fire wyvern also. Oh, Hitachi sent Universe. What was that? What was that? Somebody sent something. Wow, I thought you were AI. No friends, no AI, just me doing a voice. This is just a voice that I can do with my own voice. This is my normal speaking voice. Hello, friends. If I were at the grocery store, I'd say, hey guys, how's it going? And this is my Mac voice, which I have created over the years. Thank you, Escanor. I'll keep it up. I certainly will. I'll keep going. Just like this old turtle here. I'll just keep on going. Just like this turtle, I won't stop. Love your content. First time seeing you live. Well, Smoke Show, I'm glad you're here. I'm certainly glad you joined us today. And I'll be here every Saturday. I'm going to live stream every Saturday. We're going to do a solo series here on Ragnarok. All vanilla, no mods, no DLC. We're going to tame all the creatures, collect all the artifacts, and then fight the bosses. Ray Z, 35,000 likes. Holy moly. Thank you, Ray Z. That is incredible. There is a 40,000K likes, a cap. There is a cap. Holy moly. How do you get rid of Tether on PS5? Unfortunately, you cannot get rid of Tether. You cannot get rid of Tether. The only thing you can do is to rent a server. Your only option other than the Tether is to rent a server. And I believe that's kind of greedy. I think that's kind of greedy. I think you should be able to get rid of the Tether. Now here comes that Megalodon to ruin my tame. Watch this Megalodon. Yep, there we go. Ruined my tame. All right, ruined the tame. Great, Megalodon. Thank you. We really appreciate that. All right, off we go to do something else then. The only other option other than, yes, if you want to get rid of the Tether, you have to pay for a server, which I feel like is a bit greedy. I think they should have just made the game where you could play on your friend's server. I don't know why they didn't do that. I mean, it seems crazy. Yes, the man ruined it, but that's to be expected. That is to be expected. It does happen a lot. We'll get some more jellyfish jam right here to replace what we just lost, and we'll find another one. Also, if you didn't know this, you can use the jellyfish biotoxin as a narcotic to keep creatures asleep, and you can also craft shocking tranquilizer darts, which, if you are taming a Giga, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to make some shocking tranquilizer darts if you are taming a Giga. Yes, it is most unfortunate. Dinosuchus tame, please. If we find a high-level Dinosuchus, I will be certainly happy to tame one. Right now, we're going to go over here to the desert, look for some loot crates, some desert crates, and see if we can find a Thylacoleo. Whoever it was that was asking about a Thylacoleo, this area we're going into is another good idea. Mac, can you check who sends likes? Course Ray is lying and taking credit for my work. Good heavens, I'll check. But Denise, I know that you have been liking the stream since I've started. I certainly appreciate that. I thank all of you who like the stream. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you who stop by and say hello and have something to say. But yes, Denise, I appreciate it. I know you've been liking the stream since I've started streaming today. You made mention of it for a while. Ray Z, thank you as well. Thank anybody who's been liking the stream. I certainly appreciate that. Look at this little baby. Level 95. All right. So, whoever was asking about where to find thylacoleos, here is another area where you can find them, not just the redwoods. Over near the desert area, there is a rocky place on Ragnarok, and they often spawn here as well. So you have either the redwoods, or over here is also a good place to tame thylacoleos. They spawn and they're easy to see. Quick tips for new players. Eat organic polymer for a good source of food. Yes, it is a quick way to send yourself to the afterlife. A quick way to go directly to heaven is to eat polymer. All right, Ray. See this area that I'm in right now? This area, this biome, is a good biome to hunt thylacoleo. Wow. This is a great area to hunt thylacoleo. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to look for a high-level thylacoleo. There's one right there. Level 60. Unacceptable. Too low. We're going to want... Can you give me a tip for Ark 2.0? Ah, yes. Get yourself a bunch of notes. Do a note run. Get your levels up. Unlock all of the engrams. And then get a flyer. And after you get a flyer, go around the map and get the rest of the notes. Get your level up. Tame an Argentavis, and then collect farming dinosaurs. Pick yourself a good base location. And then start farming up a lot of stuff. Build a good base. Build some cryopods and a cryo fridge, and then go out hunting high-level creatures, like the Rex. Hunt yourself a high-level Rex, high-level Therizinosaurs, high-level Megalosaurus, and then take on the bosses. Build up an army. Raise an army of high-level creatures. High-level creatures. Then go fight the bosses. Collect all them good artifacts. Collect all them good artifacts. And then fight the bosses. And get tech. Get that tech. Beloved tech. Snag this. Drop. Griffin eating food while he's being attacked. Let's see. We got a Deodon saddle blueprint. Hooray. And it looks like that's it. Let's repair our pants and put some pants on. For God's sakes, Mac. Put some pants on, Mac. What is your favorite creature? What is your favorite creature? My favorite creatures are, I like the dodo, because it's funny. I like the Arthroplura because it can destroy metal. I like the griffin just for getting around the map. Just for flying around the map. I like the griffin. I like the Rex, And the Spino for fighting and biting. I like the Giga because the Giga's fun. I like the Karcher for going on a meat run. I like the Karcher. Is the Megalosaurus the raptor thing that goes to sleep in day and wakes up at night? Yes, yes it is. It is the one that sleeps all day. This is my single player game. This is my single player game. I'm doing a single playthrough. The raptor is the king. Yes, the raptor's very fun. Up on the raptor and run around. Wah! Give me your Snapchat or something, bro. I have a Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, you are welcome to. You can help each other out, share ARK tips, and if you have questions, I'm sure a lot of my friends on there will be happy to help you. If you need questions answered, or have questions, or you can answer questions, then please join the Discord. Help each other out. Unfortunately, I have to leave, but I wish you a nice day. Denise, thank you so very much for stopping by. I really appreciate all the help. Thank you so much for all the likes. It's been most helpful in spreading the word. Mac, have you watched the Jurassic Parks and Jurassic Worlds? Yes, I like the very first one. The very first Jurassic Park movie is really good. I really like the first one, but after the first one, it's just sort of okay. The first one is definitely great. That is a death worm, so I guess we're not going to bother with that. That's a death worm, so I guess we're not going to bother with that. Play it. Please tame a Giga. We've not seen a Giga yet. I wonder if there's one over here in the desert. I wonder if there is one here in the desert. Because I've not seen a single Giga yet. Let's swoop along and see if we can find one. Managama or Griffin? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't have a good answer for that. You know what? That would make a fun video to do a head-to-head. That would make a fun video to do Managama compared to the Griffin. We'll have to do a video about that, won't we, friends? We'll have to do a video about the Mana versus the Griffin. Snap is Owen Switzer. Where can I find Griffin in Scorched Earth? Go to Ragnarok. If you need a Griffin, go to Ragnarok. Wow, yo man, I love ARK. Excellent, brother. Excellent, good brother. I'm glad you enjoy it. Wow, you can see the Titanosaur just spawned in. All right, let's grab this yellow ringed yellow drop. And we'll go back and get our Argentavis. Go back and get our 145 Argentavis. There are a lot of death worms here tonight in the desert. There are certainly a lot of death worms, but not a single Karcher or Giga here in the desert, unfortunately. Not a single Karcher or Giga. We do have a baby Rex that we can use as a sacrificial creature and try to tame a Karcher if we find one. Mac, I'm gonna pop out. All right, Junior, thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by, Junior. You have a good one, too. Mike, hi, Mike. How to tame a griffin. I have a video on how to tame a griffin. I have a few videos on how to tame griffins. But basically, you need to trap it, tranquilize it with tranquilizer darts, and then feed it prime meat or mutton. That's going to be your best bet. How long do you play Ark? When die, you start playing Ark. I started playing Ark in 2019. Is this your legit voice? This is my voice, Coppola. This is my voice. This is my normal speaking voice right here. If I was at the grocery store, I'd say, hey, how's it going? Hey. But I do not use voice filters. I do not use AI. Cluster grenade, gasoline. Take those. I don't know what we're going to use a cluster grenade for on PvE, but we've got one. I got no idea. Say Yamit. Kadas. Ah. Dave, I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Dave. I better not say things that I don't know what they mean. I might be saying a curse word. I might be cussing in a different language. I don't want to do that. Coppola, you're welcome. This is an impersonation that I do, but I do not use any filters or AI. It's all me, all legitimate human voicing. How old are you? I am 72 years old. I'll be 73 this year. I was born in 1953. Born in 1953. I'm an old man. A terribly old man. All right, this area that we are in is a good area to find thylacoleos. But you know what? We don't even have any cooked prime meat, so we don't really need one. We don't really need one. What we could use, however, are some more high-level Argentavises, so we can battle wyverns. We need wyvern meat. We'll cook. We will build an industrial grill near the wyvern trenches. We will build an industrial grill near the wyvern trenches and cook ourselves large amounts of meat. Hunter Wright sent gold boxing gloves. Wow! Hunter Wright, thank you so much for the gold boxing gloves. I really appreciate that. Very nice of you, Hunter Wright. God bless you, sir. Dave, 72. Yes, quite an old man. Quite an old man. But you know what? A lot of old people play video games these days. A lot of old people play video games these days. I grew up in the age of computers. The age of the computer. So, playing video games is not new to me. Hello, sir. I'm playing Ark Mobile. I could invite you to join my server. This could be nostalgia. I have never played Ark Mobile. My eyesight is far too bad. I have really bad eyesight to be playing mobile games, unfortunately. But if you need help or people to play mobile with you, then I would recommend joining my Discord. I have a lot of people in my Discord who play Ark Mobile. So if you need other people to play mobile games with, please join my Discord. Not Crackit, thank you for joining. Oh, thank you for following me, friend. Thank you very much. Scooby-Doo. Ah, thank you, Scooby sent TikTok Universe to say something. What did that say? Thank you, Scooby. Like zoinks, man. Like zoinks. That's 50 coins, Razy. Excellent. What is the strongest creature you have? Well, this is only our third week at playing this, so we don't have that many creatures. We don't have any Rexes or anything like that. So I guess our strongest creature would technically be our high-level Argentavis. That would be. Hello, old guy. What is your age, if you can answer? Hello, young man. I am 72 years old. Born in 1953. I will be 73 years old by the end of the year. Good heavens. I'm such an old fella. This is so peak. Thank you, Arshan. What a beautiful voice. What a lovely comment to make. Thank you, friend. What a nice thing to say. What an excellent comment. All right, let's get this yellow drop. Then we'll go back towards our base and continue looking for high-level Rexes and whatever else we might find. I would like to get a few more high-level Argentavis and start raising Argentavis to do battle with the Wyverns. All right, we got some polymer, some saddles, ammonite bile, a Gigantoraptor saddle, and a Megalosaurus saddle. Nothing great. Gonna drop the saddles, because we don't need those right now. Gabrielosaurus! Gabrielle! Hi, Gabrielle. How do I get my world dinosaur levels up? Because I maxed my difficulty and they are still level 1. You're probably gonna have to restart your game, won't you? After you reset the level. After you reset the level, you may have to restart the game. But you can also try doing a wild dino wipe. You can also try to do a wild dino wipe and clear them all out. Clear them all out, and it'll spawn new ones if you do a wild dino wipe. Do you know how to get characters back? It won't let me back in it. No, once your character's been deleted, or once you've created a new character on top of the world that you've already created, then it's gone. Very unfortunate. Gabrielle, it's me, Tyrannosaurus Rex from the Discord. Ow, Gabrielle, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Very happy to have you with us. Lucas, happy to have you. Username is already taken. That is a great username. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Mac, I got a question. What does the Karcher eat? The first time, if you want to quick tame one, then feed it a deceased baby Rex. Give it a deceased baby Rex, and that will allow you to ride it. So what you do is you walk over to it, kill the baby Rex, walk over towards it, and then when you see it do the sniff, it'll sniff the air, and it'll smell the Rex. Once it smells the baby Rex, then you're gonna want to drop the food and back away. Then it will eat the baby and allow you to ride it. What map is this? This is Ragnarok. We are on Ragnarok. What's better, Ark Survival Evolved or Ark Ascended? Ark Evolved. Ark Evolved is much better than Ascended. It's less expensive, it will run better on your computer, and the graphics will look better. So, the only reason to buy Ark Ascended is if you're gonna play online with friends who are on different platforms. Like if somebody's on a console and you play, got a Therizinosaur saddle. What else did we get? Oh, we got a Chem Bench. Awesome. So if your friend is on Xbox and you are on PC, then that is a good reason to play Ascended. That's the only way you're going to be able to play together is if you have ascended. But if you are just playing solo, or if your friends are all on the same format as you, then just get evolved. It's less expensive, it's better, it'll run easier, look better, and servers are more affordable. With Ascended, you can only rent a server through Nitrado, and they charge $25 a month. Let's see, what sort of meat? They just eat whatever meat, whatever. Just regular raw meat. After it's tamed, just feed it regular raw meat. But they're not a knockout tame, so if you're going to try to tame it and put raw meat in it, that's not going to work. They're not a knockout tame. How do you do a wild dino wipe command? Just Google the wild dino wipe command. Google that. 14 sent heart me. Thank you, 14. I certainly appreciate that. I appreciate the heart. Good boy. Thank you, Philip. I died last time taming. Where is the safest place to tame a Thylacoleo? The safest place gonna be in the bottom right hand of the screen. See that sort of brown area in between the desert? There's an area down there where they spawn at. There's a lot of rocks there. It's a pretty good, safe place. Who you are? Who do you think you are calling Mike a good boy? Wow, good heavens. I'm a little bit old to be called a boy. I wish I was a boy. 70-year-old. I certainly wish I was still a boy. Yes, people call me little bro and stuff like that. And I'm like, I wish I was a little bro. I wish I was a little bro. I wish I was a kid again. That'd be great. On the island. Well, on the island, the best place is unfortunately going to be in the Redwoods. If the only map that you have available is the island, then I would say you're just going to have to build a good trap and maybe set up some defenses. Maybe you could build a little base. Get yourself a good Argentavis is what I would recommend. Brandon Bry has lit up all gifts in their gift gallery. Thank you, Brandon Bry. Is your voice real or fake? My voice is 100% real. I'm a human being. I don't use any filters. I don't use any artificial intelligence. This is just a voice I can use. I do this myself. I can do this myself, my own voice. Is this ASA or ASE? This is ASA. This is Ascended. We are doing a playthrough that is 100% vanilla. No mods, no DLC. This is an all vanilla playthrough of Ark Survival Ascended on the Ragnarok map. On the Ragnarok map, we will build our own army of creatures. We will collect all the artifacts and battle all the bosses ourselves. 100% vanilla, no DLC whatsoever. So, anybody can do exactly what we're doing. Anybody, we will be able to do exactly what we're doing. PvP server, this is a single-player game. Have you heard of a Acrosaurus? Yes, somebody keeps asking me to make a video about how to tame one, but I've never seen one in the game. I believe it's some sort of DLC. Is this Bird Game 3? John Pork, this is, in fact, Bird Game 3. John Pork, this is, in fact, yes, Bird Game 3, The Awakening. Bird Game 3, The Awakening. All right, look here. We got our high-level Argentavis. And she is a beauty. She is a beaut. She's a lovely-looking creature. All right, let's throw her in a cryopod. And we'll take it back. Have you heard of Acrocanthosaurus? Yes, somebody keeps asking me about how to tame one, but I've never seen one in the game and could not find any information on taming one. So it's difficult to make a video about it. Is this creative mode? No, this is hard difficulty. Regular, hard difficulty, single player. Mac, unfortunately I have to go, because it's night. All right, Gabrielle, you have a good night's sleep, buddy. And we'll see you hopefully next time. Hopefully we'll see you again next time. I certainly appreciate you stopping by. I think it's wonderful. Excellent that you stopped by to say hello. As do all of you. I appreciate all of you stopping by just to say hello. Makes me feel very happy. Wow, Jackson, hello. This looked like Evolved. Yes, this is Ascended. This is, however, Ascended. All right, let's throw out our new high-level Argy. I guess we're going to need a saddle for this lady here. All right. How do you optimize ASA so well? I have RTX and Ryzen, but I can't play ASA. You can go into the settings and go to graphics and change all of these from epic to low, and then use INI files like grass enable 0, fog 0. That's going to be your best bet. Let's see. I'm broke. Mama Snow. Mac, I'm level 98 and I have no tames. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. This looks like Evolved. Yes, it does. Argonaut on easy mode. Seems impossible to me. What? Just hang in there, you'll get it. Keep watching the videos. How long have you been playing Ark? Since 2019. Since 2019. I need someone to play with me. Well, hop on my Discord. Maybe somebody will be happy to join you. Hop on my Discord. Somebody may be happy to join you. All right, let's... Whoa. All right. What do you got in your inventory, Griffin? Couple things. Now let's cook some meat. Cook some of this meat. And then we'll put the rest in the preserving bin. Bada boop. Now we'll put this cooked meat in the preserving bin so it turns into beef jerky. Let's saddle our Griffin. Saddle our Argentavis. Do we have an Argentavis? We need hide. Chitin. Let's see. Where is all the hide? We may need to get some hide. So let's throw everything we're not using in here. And we'll get going. I've got pants. Gotta remember to wear pants. When you get old, you forget about pants. You forget how to wear your pants when you get old. All right. Let's... Where did I see? There we go. Hey, buddy. Hey, Carnotaurus, level 85. I need your hide. I need your hide, friend. Acrocanthosaurus is a mod. All right, and let's harvest this meat. Harvest the hide, I mean. The hatchet. And then we'll go get a little bit more, and we'll build an Argentavis saddle. Then we'll saddle up this Argentavis. What level's this, PT? 25. 25. So we will immobilize the creature. Kill it. Harvested with the hatchet. And off we go. How to tame a phoenix. The phoenix is a little bit difficult to explain live. So check out my videos. Do a search either on YouTube or TikTok. And I have a fairly comprehensive tutorial for taming the griffin. You're gonna have to locate there's a lot to it. So yes, please check out the video. Please check out the video. It's the easiest way to explain it. A 135 Argentavis. We could. I don't know about a 135. That's kind of a low level. Let's try to stick to 140s and above. How to find a Quetzal in the island. You gotta just go around the map. If you need a location or a particular creature, you can look up a spawn location map. So go to Google and type in ARK spawn location map, and then you can cross-reference the creature you are looking for with the map that you are on, and it'll show a spawn location map. And that's the easiest way to find where they spawn. But they're all up in the air. Lincoln, hey bro. Yo, you're the best. ARK tips. Thank you very much, Lincoln. Thank you very much, Lincoln. I appreciate you stopping by and saying that. Very kind of you. Very kind. All right, what levels is Bronto? 100. No, we're not going to find a level 100 Bronto. Level 130. No, we're not going to find a level 130 Bronto. Let's see here. A level 60. Not looking. Here we go. A Diplodocus. Level 55, baby. Parasnore. We will immobilize this Parasnore. Give it the old stabbing. Harvest this thing right up. Let's go get a little water right quick so we do not dehydrate. Voice reveal. Voice reveal. Hi, friends. Hey, guys. How's it going? This is Mac. Me using my normal voice that I'd use in the grocery store. Hey, can I get 3 cheeseburgers to go, please? And this is just me doing my voice. I do not use a voice, I don't use AI or voice filters. This is just me doing an impersonation. This is just me doing a British person impersonation. I do all the voices for all the characters on the show. Hello, friends. It's me, Professor Dodo. Oh, boy. Oh, geez. Holy cow. What are you doing? Oh, geez. Hey, Pops. It's me, your grandson, Douglas. Holy moly. What in the world's going on here? Dang, boy, you better watch out, Jack. Fool. You think you're getting away from me? I ain't gonna let you do it. Boy. Not having it, son. So this is just me doing voices. Just me doing voices. No AI. No voice filters. Just one man doing voices. Yeah, hold still. All right, this hopefully will be enough. Hopefully this will be enough hide to saddle up yeah, that should do it. Hopefully this will be enough hide to saddle our Argentavis and replace those bowlers. Lincoln, no problem. I always go to you for tips. Ow! Excellent. I'm very happy to hear that, friend. Very happy to hear that. Glad you enjoy the videos. I'm glad you find them useful. Why are you killing the most useless dino? The hide. I need the hide to build an Argentavis saddle. So now I need some chitin, keratin, And doobity. What else do I need? A little bit more. So where's the rest of the chitin? Give me that chitin. Now we just need the fiber. So let's get our sickle. And we'll go get a little chitin. Then we're going to craft up our Argentavis saddle. So then we'll have a high-level Argentavis saddled. Oh boy. Very exciting stuff, friends. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be trying to kill my griffin. What's the matter with you? Rotten creatures. The Diplodocus is useful for prime meat and hide. That's about it. It's about all the Diplodocus is good for. So if you're killing a Diplodocus, probably need that prime meat. Probably need that prime meat or that hide. All right, friends, here we go. Argentavis saddle on the way. Friends, hello, and thank you for joining me. Hello, and thank you for joining us on this beautiful, wonderful, excellent Saturday. We tamed our first high-level Argentavis. And now we saddle the beautiful creature. Let's repair some of our ghillie armor because it's going to get hot in this area. We need that sweet, sweet ghillie on us. We need that sweet, sweet ghillie. All right, so we're going to leave our high-level Argentavis here at the base. And that will be our base Argentavis for carrying metal and so forth. Yo, Luke. Luke, thank you for joining us. Jacob, welcome to the stream, Jacob. Anis HVE, thank you for follow. Thank you for the follow. Wow, thank you so much, friends. All right, now let's go over here and we will retrieve our ghillie and then repair it. You're very laggy. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know how to fix that. But I do appreciate you telling me. It's better to know it than to not know it. All right, let's take all this stuff back to base. Take all this back to base, and we'll get everything in the other RG as well. Grab all this. Now here we can repair our ghillie so we can protect ourselves against the heat. We'll just take this one. We'll take this one back to base. Drop off all this loot. Friends, thank you so much for joining me today. We are playing on Ragnarok. We are playing Ark Survival Ascended. Rex Nitro, welcome to the stream, Rex. Welcome. Good morning, friend. How are you doing? It is a beautiful, blessed, beloved Saturday. We're having a good time here playing Ark Survival Ascended on Ragnarok. We are playing on Ragnarok. We are doing a vanilla, completely vanilla. No DLC, no mods. Taming all the creatures ourselves, collecting all of the artifacts, and gonna fight all of the bosses. We're gonna unlock those beloved tech engrams, get the element, and have a good fun time together. Why is no Zane, why there's no griffin on the island, but there's a griffin mountain? That is what I call a good question. Zane, that is what I call a good question. And I would direct that question at Wildcard Studios or Snail Games or whoever and ask them. Rex, Nitro, doing good? Actually going to lay down to sleep? Well, have yourself a good morning sleep. Have yourself an excellent morning sleep. I love a nice little morning nap. Nothing like going to sleep in the morning. Not the preserving bin, please. The vault, here we go. Now let's throw some of these heavy items in the vault. Wait, what do I got on me that's so heavy? Let's instead put all this in the bird, and then we'll take some of these items out. Gonna put a little bit of food in the feeding trough for these guys. So the meat eaters. Why can't you upgrade your speed in Ascended? I think there's an option for that. If you do want to upgrade your speed, I think you have to go through your settings. I'll make a video about it. How about that? I'll make a video about how to do that, if it's possible. But you may need to go to Nitrado settings to do that. All right, let's throw everything in the Argentavis. Then get some meat. And the consumables. And this, and this, and this. This, and 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 this as well. And this also. And this also. Ooh, easy, Mac. Don't jump off the ledge. Throw all of these things in me. Ah, Gone Fruit. Hello, Gone Fruit. How's it going, buddy? Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, let's throw this stuff in the vault. Let's see. Throw that in the vault. Throw that in the vault. And let's keep the rest of this stuff in our Griffin, our Argentavis, just in case. Now let's put some of this stuff. Excuse me, Argy. Getting a little crowded around here. We will put our arrows in the smithy. We'll put the ammonite bile and polymer in the fridge with the biotoxin and the long grass. Spoiled meat we'll keep in there. Rare flowers we'll keep in there. Angler gel. Let's put the angler gel in the smithy. Let's see. Welcome, Travis Gray. Welcome. I'm glad you enjoy Ark. I think you're right. I know for solo I saw it. I don't know where. Yes, I believe that's an option somewhere. I believe it's an option somewhere. I'll try to find it and make a video for you, friend. Let's put our gasoline in the generator. So that'll be powered. We'll put our shotgun shells and all this stuff. We'll keep this in the bird for right now. All right, now let's take our castroids out and get some wood. Let's go get a little bit of wood with our castroids, and then we'll cook up some meat. So we have meat, and then we'll put it in the preserving bin and turn it into beef jerky. Because the beef jerky will last a lot longer than just the regular cooked meat. Kevin, buy me a PC, my goat. Wow. Hey, if I had the money, I'd be happy to do it. If I had the money, I'd be happy to buy one. But I'm just a poor old man. I may have a few subscribers and people watching my streams, but I ain't getting paid yet. I'm not rich yet. One of these days, if I'm Mr. Beast, if I turn into Mr. Beast one of these days, I'll be giving PCs away. All right, what's going on here, Beaver? You gonna do your job or not? There we go. There we go. Get that wood now. There you go. Harvest up that wood, Hoss. Harvest up that wood. All right, now it's getting hot, so let's put on our ghillie gear. Put on this ghillie, and then we'll throw this armor in the Argentavis. Bada boom! Left 4 Dead, welcome! Left 4 Dead, you know what one of my favorite games to play is? Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 is one of my most favorite games of all time. What upgrade to increase metal get in Ankylosaurus? Melee. Increase melee. If you need more per swing, upgrade melee. We'll harvest more for you. All right, let's take one of these stacks of wood, and we'll bring it over here to the campfire. Throw it in the old campfire, and bada boop. Throw 2 stacks of meat in here, and there we go. There we go. All right, let's see. Can we build an industrial grill? I do wonder. Wow. Ooh, kind of want to build this, friends. Kind of want to build this. That would be pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and buy the engram for it. Go ahead and buy the engram for it. All right, let's go back and get our griffin. And we'll go grab a little bit more oil from our oil derrick and bring it back. What level is the griffin? This Argy. I keep calling the Argies griffins for some reason. Yes, if you want to get more metal with your Anky, then upgrade. Put your points into melee. Put your points into melee. Kanye. Oh, Kane. Sorry. Kanye. Little Hollow. Welcome. Welcome, friends. Thank you all for joining us. Is this PvP? This is single player Ark Ascended. Single player Ragnarok. 100% vanilla. No mods, no DLC. We're gonna do a playthrough and collect an army of creatures and collect all of the artifacts and then do all of the boss battles. That is the plan. Welcome, Scene. Welcome. Glad you all joined us. Little Hollow saw the live and instantly had to hop on and give it a like. Wow, Little Hollow, thank you so much. I appreciate the like. And thank you for stopping by, friend. Thank you for stopping by. Good heavens, friends, we've got 42,000 likes. Mexican Raccoon. I really like that name. That's a very funny name. Friends, thank you for liking the video. Friends, thank you so much for liking the live. I hope you're all having a wonderful time today. I hope you're all enjoying it. I hope you have a great Saturday and make the best of it. Do something fun. Do something you enjoy. Do something you think is fun and enjoyable. All right, let's see. I guess we're going to go get a little bit of oil. We're going to go a little bit of oil. I like your voice on the helpful YouTube videos. I use them a lot. Well, that makes me happy to read. I'm glad the videos are helpful, and I hope they're a little bit funny as well. I hope you think they're funny as well. Try to add a little bit of a joke in most of the videos, so I hope you enjoy that. Wow, friends, very soon I'm going to try to be making level 130 PT. We did just lose our level 150. We did just lose our level 150. Wait. I bolted the wrong one. I bolted the 50 instead of the 130. Mac, you're an old idiot. I'm an idiot. That must be the 130 up there. Did I just read the number wrong? What happened? Whatever. Fine, I don't care. Ooh, you know what, friends? Let's go look at a Spino. See if we got any high-level Spinos down here. 85, 50, kind of low level. Kind of low-level Spinos. Let's look for something a little higher than that. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. 50, 145. I like the look of that. The only question is, how are we going to clear out these other ones? There's so many of them down here, I don't know how we're going to clear out these guys. But anyway, let's go up here and we're going to start putting things together. Ah, I'm glad you think they are. So, I'm also going to start working on making animated videos. Making my own cartoon out of Mac and Reginald. Gonna make my own cartoon. Right now, I've got an iPad, and I'm drawing on my iPad, and I'm gonna make some stickers. Gonna have some stickers out by the end of the year. Is this a voice changer? No, friend, no voice changer. This is just me doing a voice. So, ooh, look at these guys. This would be my normal voice right here. Hello, can I get a cheeseburger? I'll take a number 3 cheeseburger, please. And this is me doing my Mac voice. I have developed this over doing YouTube for years, over the past 3 years. I have slowly developed this voice. So this is my voice. This is not voice changer. Here's a Quetzal. Who was asking about a Quetzal? As a Quetzal. All right, let me go see if I've got my... Let me see if I've got my sickle over here. Now, I also saw a cat here the other... Oh, you know what? There's a cat. A level 90 cat. Let's see if it's approachable. It's got a yellow mark, so we'll leave that one alone. It's got the danger sign on it. The danger yellow. The voice is too iconic. It sounds weird. It being spoken constantly. Well, Ian, I'm glad you think it's iconic. Wow. What have you been doing? Hi, Mac. I love your videos, and I'm getting a PC in the summer so I can play online. Dean, excellent. Excellent, Dean. I'm very happy to hear that. The more the merrier, I always say. The more the merrier, I always say. All right, you know what? We need to take some of this stuff with us. We need to take some of this stuff and put it back at base. And I'm too heavy. Can the Griffin carry me? Ooh, the Griffin's a little heavy. Griffin's a little heavy. Not gonna work. Crud. All right, give it all back to me. Griffin, you hold this metal or these rocks. And I'll drop all this. Yeah. And we're going to take our other Argentavis. And we'll deposit all of this good loot back at the base. Grab our sickle and we'll put together a Spino trap. And we will trap ourselves at what was it, 145, 135 Spino. Ow! And a red drop on the way. Baby, I love the red drop. Do you know the death count so far? Let's see. 5? I think it was more than that. I've died quite a few times. Can you look if there's any high-level Dinosuchuses? I went through the swamp a little bit ago, and I did not see a high-level Dinosuchus. I did not see a high-level Dinosuchus. But we will keep an eye out. Tav. We will keep an eye out for a high-level Dinosuchus, and we will definitely tame it. Is this ASA? Yes, this is Ark Survival Ascended on the map Ragnarok. This is Ragnarok. And we are doing a solo, all vanilla, no mod, no DLC playthrough, where we tame ourselves an army of creatures, and then we're going to collect all of the artifacts and battle all of the bosses. Wow, friends, and I appreciate you all. I'm so glad you are all here and that you've all decided to join me. I much prefer playing this game with all of my friends, watching and playing along. Oh, we got some good stuff out of this one. Got some good stuff out of that one. Got a riot shield and some riot pants. That's excellent. Thank you so much for following me. I appreciate that. Rex Nitro, I finished the island not too long ago with friends, and I had like 200 deaths before I got comfortable. Yes, that's natural. That's fine. Dying is just a part of learning. You're not gonna learn if you're on. Oh, these rocks are gonna smack my base, kill my. I hope they're not gonna smack my base and kill my creatures, but they might. That's not good. I need to consider that. Oh no, this was coming right for us. Go low, go low, go low. Holy crocodiles. I should have factored this in when I built my base. If our base gets hit with one of those, we are done for. We'll be in serious trouble. Oh, this was coming right at us. Things coming right at us. No. No. Oh gosh, I hope we don't get hit. That would stink. Oh no, don't hit us. We need to definitely keep that in mind. Oh no. No. That was a little too close. We're gonna have to fix up our base. We can't just leave it like this. We're gonna get murdered. We're gonna lose all of our creatures. Ooh. We're gonna have to definitely keep that in mind, that there's a volcano that explodes. This is a private world, Tyler. This is a private world. Ooh. I also ran through the swamp just because at night for fun. We are on scorched earth now. It's okay. Friends, we almost died there. Hello, Zorro. Yes, of course, I remember you, Zorro. Zorro's one of my favorite characters on the cartoon One Piece. My grandson got me watching that show. My grandson likes to watch the animes. What's this? I just dropped that stuff instead of putting it in here. All right, now what are we here for? A sickle. We need to get our sickle and deposit all of this loot out of the Argy. So let's grab what we can. We can't hold the metal and the oil. I'm still encumbered. Let's see. The crystal. Still encumbered. Let's see. Let's put one of those in there. There we go. All right. Excuse me. Coming through. Yes, we're gonna have to do something about our base, because if it gets hit by what you call it, then it's going to be trouble. We have a Dunkley Hostess saddles, random bits and bobs. One Piece is my favorite. Excellent. Yeah, One Piece is a good show. I enjoy that. I enjoy One Piece. It's a very fun show. And I like Zoro. Zoro is one of my favorite characters on the show. Very cool. Got 3 swords. The man says, 1 sword? Nah, give me 3. Give me 3 swords. All right. Now we got some random things here. Let's just put these random things in the smithy. Chitin, flint, hide, spear bolts, and then we'll put the rare flower and the rare mushroom into the inventory. Do you know what the bird that makes a sound, makes a 2-syllable cuckoo sound? I heard that sound, but I have no idea what the bird is. I don't know what you mean, actually. Trying to think of what you might mean, but I can't think of what you might mean. I have no idea. A cuckoo sound. No, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we'll put this armor up in the smithy with the fiber, the hide, and the thatch. And we got our food cooking. Let's see how the food's doing. Let's see if our food's doing. All right, we'll take this food and we'll throw it in the preserving bin to make jerky out of it. Let's keep our tranquilizer arrows, our darts, and our long neck. We'll keep that on us. Tyler, thank you for following me. God is good. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You're playing Ark right now, Scorpion. Excellent. I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good time. Ark is quite a fun thing to do on Saturday mornings, especially when you got your friends here with you. All right, we're going to put one of these metal, some of this oil in the preserving bin. And we'll put some in the smithy. And we'll put some, or else. Let's see, grab the rest of this. Put the metal in the fabricator. As well as the crystal. And put some oil in the fabricator. Of course, why not? Now put a little bit in the forge. And you know what? It looks like we are out of how much? 3.5 pounds of shotgun shells. Probably keep the shotgun with me, just in case. Now, we were going to build a Spino trap, were we not? So let's see about that. We're going to build what we needed for a Spino trap. You got some stone on you. Let's get a little bit more stone. Oh, look here. Look what died. Could be one of my creatures that die in one of these rotten volcanoes. Heaven's sakes. All right, we will get some rocks with our Doedicurus. And then we will work on our... Oh, no, here's another dead creature. Yeah, we're going to have to watch out. We're going to have to watch out. If one of those volcano eruptions takes place, it can very easily kill our creatures. So we need to upgrade our base pretty quickly, actually. Or maybe just move. We might need to pick a new base location. We can't be getting hit by meteors. We can't be getting hit by volcanoes. That's no good. We'll have to do something about that. All right, let's get a little bit of stone together so we can build a Spino trap. And then we'll collect some metal. And we may relocate and pick a new base location because I don't want to get hit by I don't want to get hit by any meteors and lose any of our tames. Wouldn't that be awful? Because our base is just made of wood. I didn't really think about that. But that's going to be dangerous. All right, we got that. So now let's check on our Anki. Remove all this. Throw what little metal he's got in here. And put the flint. Some little bits and bobs in here. Put some raw meat in here. And we'll grab our high level Argy. Then grab our Anki. And we'll get some metal cooking up so we can upgrade our base, because we cannot live here and have a wood base. We'll lose all of our stuff if a meteor hits us. And that would be most unfortunate, friends. Scorpion, Ark is your favorite game. Ow! Very happy to hear that. That makes me happy. Seeing as how I make Ark videos, I'm happy to hear that. Well, hopefully, since you like Ark so much, you'll be checking out all my videos. But yes, by the end of this year, I hope to have some stickers. I hope to have some stickers made of Mac and Reginald and some dinosaurs and some fun things like that. But then also I want to work on a Mac cartoon, an animated version, an animated cartoon of Mac and Reginald and our wacky adventures together. So hopefully that'll be fun. Keep a lookout for that. All right, let's collect up some metal. Oh yeah, the red drop. Oh, it's a new red drop. Brand new red drop. And we need as much metal as we can get our hands on so we can upgrade our base and protect ourselves from any meteorites. This dude is AI. Jay. No, unfortunately, I am not AI. Or fortunately, I am AI. Not. Fortunately, I am not AI. Good heavens. That's how you know that I'm not AI, is because I can't even get a sentence out correctly. No, Jay, I do not use AI. I do not use voice filters. This is my normal speaking voice right here. Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for watching the Mac and Crafting Show. And this is just me doing my Mac impersonation of a British person. So, thank you very much, Jay. Thank you very much. All right, let's get a little bit more metal, take it back to base, and cook it up. Not AI at all. No siree. But we do live in the age of AI, so it's perfectly understandable that someone would think that my voice is AI. However, it's just me, just an old man doing voices. Are you gonna tame a Karcher later? Yes. I picked up a baby Rex specifically for taming a Karcher. I'm gonna play Ark on console. Never mind, I can't because of my annoying little brother. Terribly sorry to hear that, friend. Sometimes you gotta share the Xbox with a little brother. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Yes, I have a baby Rex specifically for taming a high-level Karcher. We did see a low-level one the other day in the Highlands. Scorpion, when I need your help, I see your video because you are good at Ark. Wow, thank you, friend. Thank you so much. I owe most of what I know to my beloved friends in my Discord. I owe most of what I know about Ark to joining a tribe and playing with people. And that is what I highly recommend. If you want to get good at Ark, join a tribe, join a Discord, and they will tell you how to actually play the game. They will tell you how to actually play the game. Come on, Anky. Swing that tail, you Anky. Papa needs metal. Papa needs to upgrade his base. Swinging a lot there, buddy. There we go, there we go. Get that metal. We'll get this metal, get it cooked down, and we're going to build some. We're going to build a Spino trap, and we're also going to upgrade our base so we don't get devastated when the volcano erupts. Wow! Morgan, thank you for sharing the live. Yuki! Is Giga still good these days? Yes, the Giga's still good. I love the Giga. Giga's one of my favorite creatures. If I had one. Spino trap. Just rapid fire tranks. No, I don't want to lose it. It's a pretty easy trap, to be honest. It's a very easy trap. And I don't want to lose it or have it fall asleep in a dangerous location. So, I'm just going to take my time and trap the old fella or old girl, whatever it ends up being. Ow, friends, look out of that red drop. We got some Ascendant Scuba Flippers. That will be really helpful. Holy moly, look at these nice pants we got. Got some Riot pants. Some very nice Riot pants. All right, let's throw those pants in here with this, that, and this, and we'll hang on to the rest. Maybe run over here to the fabricator and put the element in there. Electronics, I mean. Is that your real voice? Yes, it's my voice. I don't use any AI or voice changes. It's just all me doing a voice. Just all me doing this voice. All right, let's see. This is my normal speaking voice. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today here on the Mac and Crafting Show. And this is my Mac voice. This is my Mac impersonation of a British person voice. Wow! Hello, friends. My favorite dino is Spinosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Velociraptor, and Mosasaurus. That is not a dino. I like all of those creatures too. Those are very good picks. Those are very good creatures. All right, let's throw some of this stuff in here. And let's see, what do we need for... Let's see, let's get some of this fiber out of here. And we're going to build some... we need a little thatch and a little wood. All right, let's get some thatch. Got any thatch in you, Mr. Beaver? Got a little thatch and a little wood. Now let's start putting together this trap. All right. This is a very easy trap if I recall. I think it's 3, so a total of 6 stone pillars and then some ramps. Let's see, what else do we need? More stone and more wood. We can get that. We can get that. Let's see. Try to tame 2 raptors. Lily, I believe we can tame 2 raptors. Probably do that. All right, let's see. Now we need, how many do I have? 1 pillar. Let's go ahead and do this correctly. So we're going to build the platform. Hey, what's your favorite flyer in ASA? Let's see, my favorite flyer. Probably going to be the I like the Argentavis for general purposes. The Argentavis is a great flyer because it's got a lot of weight. It's got a lot of stamina. It's got good melee. And the only downfall with the Argentavis is that it's terribly, terribly slow. Other than that, I think it's one of the best flyers, just for general purposes. Now, if I'm scooting around the map, if I'm trying to get around the map in a hurry, then I'd rather have the Griffin. I'd rather use the Griffin just for getting around. But all around, the Argentavis is a great flyer. Ah, you play on the PlayStation. Ah, good old PlayStation. Vibu. Vibu. Hello. Hello, Vibu. Hello, Vibu. How you doing, friend? Ah, you tamed a Griffin. Excellent. Happy to hear that. Glad to hear you tamed yourself an excellent creature. The strongest dinosaurs that I have are 3 Rex, 1 Spinosaur, and 2 Argentavis. Hello, can I vote for catching a Baryonyx? Ah, I saw a Baryonyx earlier in the swamp. I knew we should have tamed that bad boy. I knew we should have tamed it. All right, now we have 3 roof pieces. Right now, we're going to go set up a Spino trap. Right now, we're going to set up a Spino trap. Yo, you're the reason I started Ark, by the way. Josiah. Excellent. I'm very happy to hear that. Excellent. I'm very happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that I've influenced you in some good way. I like putting weight. If you are carrying a bunch, I would go like 700 to 1,000. You ever take a Reaper? Tame a Reaper? Yes. Ah. There's a lot to it, but yes, I have done that. If you are taming a Reaper, there's somebody in my Discord named Mr. Reaper who is a very good tamer of Reapers. And he would be happy to help you, I'm sure. If you have any questions, he is the Master Reaper Tamer. Thus the name, Mr. Reaper. Thus the name, Mr. Reaper. All right, let's throw some of these random supplies in here. Okay. Put a little bit more in here. And then we'll go over here, throw some stone in, get some spark powder sparking up. All right, now we got to throw some wood in here to melt this metal down. Oh, no. Sorry, Argentavis. So sorry. Burning my poor Argentavis alive. Let's go to the beaver. Get a little bit more wood. And we'll throw it in the smithy here, the forge. All right, that's going. And we'll go here, throw this charcoal in here. And that's all that can hold. So what do we need? What do we need? How's this Anki doing? All right, got a little bit of metal here. Throw it in this smithy. And looks like we're going to need a little bit more wood. Gonna need a little bit more wood. Throw these berries in here so we can keep our creatures fed. And let's see. Let's grab the beaver. And we'll get some more wood for the forge. Yo, what's your most favorite dinosaur in Ark? I like the Rex. I like the Raptor. I like the Spino. I think they're all real cool, real fun creatures. Let's see, what else do I like? I like the dodo. Have fun with your Spino. Razelis. Thank you very much, friend. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Mac, your voice sounds kind of Australian. I suppose it does have a bit of an Australian thing. All right there, Mac. What's the problem here, Mac? Mac, you're in big trouble now, Mac. Mac, you're in big trouble. What's all this in there, Mac? All right, Mac. Sorry for asking again, but do you think it's more efficient for metal, the Anki or Phoenix? Well, the Anki is gonna be, probably quicker and easier to tame, so you can get right started. But I don't know. I've never thought about doing a head-to-head comparison. Perhaps I can make a video. Devoid! Mac is back at it again. Hey, Devoid, welcome back. Here we are, our third week of streaming on TikTok. Our third week of streaming on TikTok. Our third week, and here we are. Everything's going well. You really like the big bug. Yeah, the Rhinianath is a very cool creature. I also like the Giga and the Karcher also. The Giga and the Karcher are cool. Very cool. What was that mantis chasing? Look at that mantis. What's he chasing? A Pego? That's funny. Oh, I got it. That's funny. All right. How much wood does this one have? I guess that's enough for right now. Let's grab one of these. Yeah, let's put one over here in this other forge. Marcos! Hey, yo, Matt, what's up? What am I hearing down? What am I hearing? I hope this has nothing to do with my creatures. Airbird's fighting something. Okay, we're safe. We're good. All right, let's throw this wood in here. Light this fire. And bada boop, bada boop. Throw this charcoal in here. We're good to go. Yo, Marcos, how's it going, friend? How is it going? VBO, VJ Bo. You are very cool too, thank you very much. I see you so much on YouTube Shorts whenever I need a trap or something like that. Excellent. Excellent. Are you on official or solo? Rizelis, I'm playing a solo game on Ragnarok Ascended. We're going to beat all of the bosses, collect an army of dinos, and collect all the artifacts, do all of that ourselves, and then we're gonna battle all the bosses. We're gonna do everything ourselves, and it's gonna be fun. 100% vanilla, no mods, no DLC. Marcos, I'm having an excellent day. So happy to have all of my friends. Mac, where's the dodo? That is an excellent question. I do have a couple dodos. Actually, you know what? We need to go. No, our dodo died. We don't have a dodo yet. We need to keep an eye out for a good dodo that resembles Reginald and tame it. Very good, Ill. Thank you for reminding me. Rizelis. Awesome. I'm a Crystal Isles girly myself. Crystal Isles. Very nice. Do you have any crystal weapons? I imagine that you do. After we beat Ragnarok, we're going to transfer to another island. Play a completely different map. My plan is to do this weekly series, and eventually we will beat all of the maps available on Ark Ascended. And, friends, I thought about going back and playing Ark Evolved. I logged on to Ark Evolved yesterday to see how it ran on my new computer, the one I'm playing on here, and it looked beautiful. Ark Evolved looked better than Ark Ascended. So, I thought about doing an Ark Evolved series after we beat all of the maps on Ascended. Then we can go back and beat all of the maps on Evolved and see what we think of that. All right, let's get everything together, have some mutton, and let's see. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. We don't need the stone anymore. Let's grab the stone, drop it, and now let's get all of our traps. Let's get all the traps from our bird, like so. Ooh, very heavy. Now let's go down here and find a good location to throw down this trap. And we can just leave the trap and it'll fill up. This trap will fill up with Spinos. We don't even have to do anything. Tiny Cooper, Tiny Copper. Hi, I'm Sub. Ow, excellent. Thank you for subscribing, Tiny. I appreciate that. Deos Tonitherus. I like the Griffin too. Yes, the Griffin is very nice. Just for scooting around the map. The Griffin is wonderful. I'm a big fan of it. All right, now that was the 135. Was that the highest level that we found? Now, the question is, where are we going to build our trap? Because it is dangerous everywhere. We need a good place for this trap. Let's take our time and select a good location for this trap. That's where I'd like to put it, right where it's standing. All right, Twixie. Thank you for the rose, Twixie. Very, very nice. Ripman, I'm random. Hi. Hello, rest in peace, man. Hello. Ill, you're a legend, bro. Your tutorials made me love Ark. Man, friend, I'm super happy to hear that. Glad that you've enjoyed the tutorials. Glad it made you want to play Ark. And I hope you just enjoy the videos. Later, I need some food. Oh, Mac decided to leave home without any food. That's not very smart. It's not very smart. We need to go get some food. I guess my Argentavis ate all my food, or something did. I bet I put it in the Griffin, and the Griffin ate it all. Gotta remember to keep a little raw meat in the Griffin, or he's just gonna eat my stuff. /hide chat. You guys don't want to see the chat? I like for everybody to see. I like everybody to see how many people are watching. Get to see their messages and stuff. I enjoy it. Let's ask everybody. You guys want me to remove the chat? Hey, Low-Key. Hey, Low-Key. Hey, buddy, I know you from the Discord. You post a lot of very funny memes. I'm very happy to have you in the Discord. Very good. Very good to have you in the Discord. You're a very active member of the Discord. I really appreciate that. All right, let's go over here. Grab some cooked meat. We're going to empty out this. Empty out this. Put the charcoal in here. Put the blah, blah, blah in here. Now we'll go grab some raw meat. One for me and one for the griffin. All right, throw some wood, throw some thatch, and get rid of that. Put some meat in there. Boom, cook it up. Very good. Now, Griffin. Griffin, you gotta quit eating all my stuff, buddy. I know you're hungry, but you can't be eating all of Papa's food now. You hear me? Wow. Eat a rare flower and every dinosaur will fall in love with you. Oh, boy. Oh, good heavens. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea, to be perfectly honest. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going to take a rare flower with me because we might need to move that Spino. We might need to relocate that Spino. So if you hit Control and T, you hit T, you'll move an entire stack. If you hit Control and T, what? All right. We're still alive. I don't know what that was. All right. We'll just take those flowers with us. Here we go. All right, back over to where the Spinos are. We'll go set up our Spino trap and see if we can't catch a high level. Kim Jansen. Hi, mister. Hey, buddy, how you doing, Kim Jansen? Timma Mama. Hi, bro. Hello, bro. Bros. Hello and welcome, friends. Getting close to that 3,000 mark. Wow. Good heavens. Peachy. Hello, thank you for following. How to get fertilizer. You can either use the fertilizer maker, or what I would recommend is getting yourself a dung beetle. Tame a dung beetle is going to be your best way to get fertilizer. The dung beetle's very easy to tame. The dung beetle is an easy creature to tame. You just put poop in the taming slot of your hotbar and walk up and feed it. Where'd our Spino go? Where in the world did our Spino go? All right, there's the Spino. Now, I'm going to clear out the area. First, I want to get my stamina back up. Ooh, that's a feisty-looking fella. Wow. How old are you? I am 72 years old. Good friends. Old man Mac is 72 years old. Kinda too old to be playing video games. Or is that the perfect age? Ah! It gives you a lot of poop. Yes, get a Fio Mia. And you can get a lot of poop. We don't need that Spino chasing us just yet. Come on, go chase something else, Spino. There you go. Go on now. Go on now, Spino. He should have a hard time seeing me because I'm in Gilly. I want to clear out this area so I can see. Being able to see is very important. What year did you start playing Ark? I started playing Ark in 2019. Started playing on the Xbox. One of my friends bought me a digital copy of Ark. And then I recorded a bunch of Ark clips. And later, I posted those clips online. And people liked them. So I continued making Ark content and answering questions, all that, and here we are. Years later, 3 years later, here we are. Best Ark settings. Look up INI files. Look up INI files. That's where you're gonna have your best, what you call it. I actually forget if this goes over there or over here. We're gonna try over here. Boop, shaloop, shadoop. This might be backwards, actually. Have I done this wrong? Hang on, may need to watch my own video. May need to watch my own video. Of course not. I know how to build every trap. Let's see. Hope he doesn't attack me while I'm looking this up. Boop. Mac and crafting. Spino. All right. Maybe this is right. I think this is right. But it's not the stone roof, is it? I think it's the ramp. May need to get up on our griffin. All right, let's see. Let's look at this Spino trap right quick. Ark Ascended Spino trap. 3 foundations. 6 pillars. 3 roof pieces. Yup. Okay. I see. All right. No. Wait, that's not a roof piece, is it? That's a ramp. Crap. Where is my... Crap. You had to bring all this down. All right. How to turn the poop into fertilizer. Oh, okay. So, put the dung beetle on wander. Needs to be on wandering. Make sure the dung beetle is on wandering. All right, let's see if this works. Hi. Come on, Miss Spino. Whoa. No, it did not work. It went right through it. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? That's not your real voice. That's not your real voice. Ah, this is my voice, friend. This is my voice. Yes, make sure that the dung beetle is on wandering. Make sure the dung beetle is on wandering. Let's get our Spino. I do not use any AI voice changers or filters. This is just me doing a voice. This is not my normal speaking voice. This is my normal speaking voice. Hey, guys. It's me. I'll take a quarter pounder, please. Cheeseburger from McDonald's. But this is just me doing an impersonation. Okay, this Spino is after me, baby. So let's let this Spino chill out. Let this Spino get aggroed on something else. There you go. Fight that thing. It's cool, the Spino, right? I like the Spino. Okay. Looks like I built this correctly. How come he could walk right through it? Oh, the Spino's gonna cause me trouble. Hey, you just quitted ARK. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Why did you just quit at ARK? All right, let's see. Why did you just quit ARK? What in the world for? Okay, ARK Ascended Spino Trap. 3 foundations. 6 pillars. 3 roof pieces. Raise your foundation. Yep. 2, 3. Ah, I see what I did. I see what I did wrong. I put the roof pieces the wrong way. Oh. Now look what I've done. That in the wrong place. So put this here, here, and here. And then we'll put the roof pieces hold still, Griffin. Griffin. Hold still, please, Griffin. Finding a new game right now. Well, that's understandable. Crap. ARK's not for everybody. Crap. Griffin, hold still. You're making this difficult for me. There we go. All right, now let's try this. Hello, Spino. Come on, baby. All right. So far, so good. Sit on passive for me. Oh, no. He just ran right out of that trap. What's going on here? Friends, if they patch this, I'm going to be sad. If they patched this, I'm going to be sad. This is my most favorite. How long have you been streaming for? I've been streaming for 2 hours and 53 minutes. 2 hours and 53 minutes. I've been making ARK videos for 3 years now. Are you actually trapped, or is this just... Are you tricking me? Are you actually trapped? No. Wonder how he can get out. Wonder why he's able to get out. Wonder why he's able to get out. Is it this rock? I don't know what these rocks would have to do with it, but it might be. I don't know. I'm just a man. I'm not perfect. But we gotta figure out why this guy's getting out of this trap. We gotta figure this out, friends. The Mr. Miola method. What's the Mr. Miola method? Oh, just use 4 gateways? Well, I hope not. I love this trap. I love this trap, and I want it to stay working. All right, Griffin, give me the... Do I even have the long neck with me? Yep. Long neck and the tranks. We've got enough tranks. Man, this is going to take a lot of tranks, too. Crap, he got loose. He got loose. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. How's it getting out of this trap? Excuse me, how much longer, I mean? I will be streaming for maybe 20 more minutes. I'm going to end the stream at 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock. Like, when the dino's going to chase you, you're going to trap it with 2 big stone pillars. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I need to figure out why this isn't working, though, because this is the trap that I have on my channel. So I need this to work. Really need this to work. I'm thinking it might need to be more level, is what's going on. It might need to be more level. Like put it over here, where the surface is a little flatter. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll lead him over this way a smidge. All right. And we'll go pick up our trap and try to relocate it. Ah, it's 11 a.m. for me. I'm on the American East Coast. I'm in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And it is 11 a.m. It's 20 till 11 right now, so I'll probably go for about another 20 minutes or so. Then I'm going to need to eat lunch, or Mac's going to need to eat lunch. You're Filipino. Well, hello, hello. I don't know how to say hello in Filipino, but if it's just Spanish, then hola, I guess. Hola, mi amigo. Now let's try this on flat ground to see if that does any better. If not, I may have to take my trapping video down. Or it could be the roof piece that I'm using. It might be the roof piece. We'll find out. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Ow! Yes, I'm not using a voice filter or AI. This is just me doing a voice. Just me doing a voice. It's just an impersonation that I can do. Ooh, you're playing Path of Titans. Very nice. Very nice. Path of Titans, I've never played that, but I have heard of it. Okay, let's see the stone roof. And then there's also stone ramp. Let's try it with the roof. I think that's what's going on. We'll try it with the roof. All right, I think this is correct. Come on, you Jake. Spinos are so crazy. Are you interested or not? Let me clear out some of these trees here so I can see better. We have a clearer line of sight. Wait, that's a griffin? Yes, friend, it is a griffin. Tamed that a while ago. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us. Glad you are all here today. This is our 3rd week of streaming on TikTok. Wow, Diego lit up all the gifts in the gallery. Tyler Crawford, thank you for sending a rose, friend. I certainly appreciate that. Appreciate the rose, Mr. Tyler. Come on, Spino. What are you doing? All right, now that's flat. It's flat. How are you going to get out is the question. Can you get out from there is the million-dollar question. All right, so it looks like it just needed to be on level ground is all. It looks like it just needed to be on level ground. It looks like we're all right now. So, we will begin the tracking process. Wish I would have brought my magnifier. Hold still there, big horse. One miss. That's not good. Trying to do headshots here. Why do you have no ammo? I've got 63 ammo. Got 63 tranks. I hope that's enough. Gonna have to do a lot of butt shots, it looks like. He's gonna run from me. Your little brothers couldn't tame a griffin when they were younger. Crap. Keep missing these shots. I tamed a Spino with a bug because he was bugged in a rock. Yes, I've had that happen. What is Bro playing, Mr. Helldiver? Bro is playing Ark Survival Ascended on the map Ragnarok. Playing Ark Survival Ascended on Ragnarok. This is Ascended Ragnarok. We are doing a solo playthrough, 100% vanilla. No mods, no DLC. This is something anybody can do. Do I grow Spino or Rex? I know you love those. The Spino's nice because it's semi-aquatic. And you can take it in the water and swim around, so it's very easy to get around the map with a Spino. They're also very quick and have a fast attack. But the Rex is still big bad news. I use the big gate to tame Spino. Yes, I've seen that method also. I like this because you can leave it. I can leave this and Spinos will walk right into it. But I just really like this trap. It's also very cheap. You can get it very quick and easy. But whatever method you want to use is perfectly fine with me. I don't care. Some people don't even use traps. Some people say they just stand on rocks. Wow, he got out, and he got out. I don't know how he got out, but he got out at the right time. All right, friends, so we've rendered our Spino unconscious. Now we need to acquire prime raw fish meat. So actually what I'm going to do before we get going is I'm going to play this one safe. Gonna play this one safe. Oh no. Gonna play this safe and we're gonna build some spike traps. We're gonna go ahead and build some spike traps. Come hither, Griffin. So let's get this hide from this goofball here. Get some hide, get some fiber, and we're going to build some spike traps. How do you tell him to come here? Use my whistle command. I just use my whistle command. I used my whistle command. You can use different whistle commands. You can use whistle attack, or you can use whistle come here. Come here. Come here. Where you going here, pal? All right, let's grab some of the hide. Grab a little bit of hide. May need some more hide. A little bit of wood. Bada boop. We can make 3. Well, that's... Craft all 3. Probably need some more hide to make some more. But I'm going to put these spike traps down just in case some crazy creature comes up to attack it when we load back in. Like that allosaur over there, we're gonna have to lead him away. I don't want this allosaur anywhere near my Spino. I don't know that they'll aggro on a Spino, but a 1.5 Spino. Nice. We'll tame that guy up next. What world is this? This is Ragnarok. Wanna be human, bro. I like your voice. Thank you, friend. I like your comment. It's a very nice thing to say. It's a very nice thing to say. Now, Mr. Spino, you're gonna need to leave me alone, please. I thought your voice is AI. No, this is 100% human. 100% human voice. Do you like evolved or ascended more? I like evolved more. I like evolved more. How to get rid of Alpha Raptor around the base? It keeps spawning around my base. You're just gonna have to get like a good high-level Rex and get rid of it, kill it yourself, or you can set up some turrets. Thank you for eating that. I really needed that, but okay. Yeah, you're gonna either set up some turrets, or get a high level, get a Rex, just fight it. What's that? Little baby aloe. All right, we're gonna hope that nothing attacks it. This is kind of ridiculous, but I'm just gonna use these three spikes. We'll hope that offers some protection. And we're gonna move it. We gotta move. Wait a minute, need some water. That looks ridiculous. 3 spike traps, it's not very many. But oh well, it wasn't a very high level. Mud, I don't want mud. All right, now we're gonna need we'll go get some narcotics. Ow, ooh, what's this guy going crazy about? Yes, either get yourself a Rex and just fight it, or a Giga, or a Spino and fight it, or set up some turrets. You can use plant species X, but you might just want some normal or heavy turrets and set them to wild dinos, to attack wild dinos. And that should take care of that. Evolved or Ascended, I prefer Evolved. Dustin, love your videos. Thank you very much, Dustin. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. You are literally brushing your teeth right now. I have no idea how many people said, do you use a voice changer? Yes, that is the most common question I get, is do you use a voice changer? I guess because it's such a unique voice, and we live in the age of AI voices. We live in the age of artificial intelligence. So I'm not surprised that people would think that it is. What's this Argy doing near my base? You better go away, Argy. A little too close to my base. Geo, what is the server name? This is my personal game. This is my personal game. So there is none. None is the answer. All right, let's get our Argy, grab our Castroids. We'll harvest up some berries right quick. So you leave an area and come back to it and everything spawns back in. So that's what I'm worried about, that we're going to get back there and the Spino's just going to be eaten by allosaurs or something. So we'll just try to be quick. Quick as we can, quick like a bunny. What map are you in? I am on Ragnarok. We are doing a 100% vanilla. Oh, no, 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 no. You're going down, Kano. You're not going to be able to beat me. This is a high level beaver. That's right. That's right. What you get. Stinking stinker. Stinking stinker. Yo, Mac, haven't seen you in ages. Did you make a new Discord server? Yes, we have a brand new Discord server. Up and running. And it is cooking. We got a lot of people on there who are very who are very active on the Discord. I quite literally raved 55 cartridges a few days ago. Good heavens, it's quite a lot of cartridges, friend. It's quite a lot of cartridges. My brother started liking Ark because of your videos. Want to be a human? Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Trash I Am. That is a very good name. I like that. Welcome to the Discord, Trash. All right, now let's take our sickle. Let's go fill this Spino full of narcotic. Whoa, 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 Mac. Need some food. Need to get some food. Friends, I got a lot to do. I got to upgrade the base. I got to get food. Got to do this, got to do that. And we'll take our sickle and carve up some salmon. And then we will quick tame this old Spino here. High level beaver sounds like fun. You bet it does. It's quite nice. What's the best map to start on, Vladimir? Either start on the island or Ragnarok. I started playing Ark on Ragnarok. I love it. It's a very good map with a good biodiversity. A good, different amount of creatures. Can you tame a Dinosuchus next stream? Tav, yes. Tav, also check out my YouTube. Check out my YouTube. I have a video all about taming the Dinosuchus. I made a video of me taming a Dinosuchus, so if you need any help, there is a very good video on my YouTube about taming the Dinosuchus. But next stream, we will try to find a high-level Dinosuchus. Whenever we do find a high-level Dinosuchus, then we will definitely tame it. Bentley James, check out my YouTube. I follow you and you've been giving me so many tips on art. Mama beginning. Worried about this Carno being near my baby. Yes, Bentley. Bentley, leave me a comment on one of my videos, and I'll be certain to subscribe, check out your channel. I'll be certain to check out your channel. Just leave a comment on one of my videos, and I'll do what I can to get over there and check it out. All right, gonna feed this old fella a few hundred narco berries. That'll keep him asleep for a little bit. Now we need to find an area with, think. Where is an area that I know of that has saber-toothed salmon? Actually don't know if there's any here, but there might be here. But there's a lot of spinos here, so this is a very dangerous area to try to get saber-toothed salmon at. We need to find someplace a little safer than this. Look at all these spino. Look at all those chickens. Look at all those chickens. I agree. I really think Ragnarok is the best map for exploration because it has much bigger oceans. Yes, and a good different amount of creatures as well. It's 11 o'clock. You're right. You're right. I do need to go ahead and end the stream because it is 11 o'clock and I need to make some lunch. But right quick, we're going to go check to see if we can get a few salmon and then deliver them to this Spino. Right quick. I know right where they are. So we'll go right to them. Hi, Mac. When you done with Rack, can you do Aberration? Yes. We are going to do all the maps. We're going to do all the maps. Win graphics. I'm glad you think so. I actually got on Evolved with, this is a newer computer. This computer was purchased last year. It is a top of the line Alienware computer. So it should be good, a very good computer. But I looked at how good Evolve looked. I ran Evolved and it looked magnificent. Evolved looked magnificent. Austin, thank you for the follow. AI voice. No, sir, this is not an AI voice. This is 100% human voice. This is me doing my Mac voice. This is my normal speaking voice right here. Hi, I'd like a quarter pounder with cheese, please. Can I get $5 and change? And this is me doing my Mac voice. I started out doing a British voice like this. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Mac and Crafting Show. From making these videos, and over 3 years' time, it slowly transformed into, yes, hello, friends. And yes, I do all the voices of all the characters on my show. Oh, hello, friends. It's me, Professor Dodo. Good heavens, oh boy. What's this? What's attacking me? What just attacked me? What the devil just attacked me? Saber-tooth salmon, that's what we need. Here's what we don't need. A Macroraptor. Let's set down that right quick. Deal with these evil turkeys. I don't know why it's just slowly turning pirouettes in the water. All right, now I'll show you all a little trick for getting easy prime meat. We're gonna take our sickle. Gonna kill some saber-tooth salmon, baby. Of course, I killed the only one with my... There go Master Axe. Go ahead and kill that. Oh no, it's an otter! Crap, I killed an otter. Crap, I thought it was a Pegomastax and I killed it. That's so brain dead. So brain dead. Get that. All right, do I have my flippers with me? What's the best way to get a good pump BP? The best way to get a good pump BP is going to be to loot red drops. Go to the ice cave. That would be a good way to do it. Rex, thank you for stopping by. It's a very cool griffin. Thank you very much, Scorpion. The flying shrimp annoying because while I'm going in the swarm. All right, let's find, here we go. Use your sickle on saber-tooth salmon. Boy, that's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. So you hit one and then they all attack you. All right, now look how much prime meat I got. Pretty good bit. Easy prime meat, baby. Easy prime meat. Now we'll run back to our Spino. Pick up our bed. If you think you are going to die, I like to keep a sleeping bag on my hotbar. That way, if I get attacked or think I'm gonna die, just throw down a sleeping bag right quick, and you can respawn right there where your tame and your loot's at. And this is from somebody who has died a lot. Let's see. Let me read some of these comments. Let's see. Sup, Mac? How long you been playing Ark? I've been playing Ark since 2019. I'm playing on the Swing and playing Ark Survival Evolved. The Switch, you mean? I was like, you're playing on the Swing and playing Ark? That's kind of crazy. Bye, Deus. I appreciate you stopping by. Pyramane, you recently started. Excellent. What does sickle harvest more of? The sickle will allow you to get prime meat. The sickle will allow you to get prime meat from a saber-tooth salmon. So, if you want prime fish meat, use a sickle on a salmon. It kind of rhymes. What does the sickle harvest more of? You get fiber instead of berries, and you can also get plant seeds. You can get plant species X seeds. That's a good way to get plant species X seeds, is to use the sickle. Yeah, you get a lot of fiber. You get a lot of fiber. When you harvest bushes with a sickle, you only get fiber. You don't get any berries. So it's a good way to get fiber if you need fiber. You ever play PvP, Mr. Edward Schofield? Yes. I played quite a bit of PvP. Quite a bit. Unfortunately, with Ark Ascended, it's become pay to win. Ark Ascended is very pay to win. And they push way too much DLC and skins and all that junk. And so everybody that I was playing against was either cheating or using DLC and running around on pyramanes, using the Oasis to reclaim creatures, using gene scanners to locate high-level tames, and I honestly got sick of it after a while. I just got sick of it. So I don't play any more PvP, unfortunately. Just gonna throw all this in there. Take that back. Take that back, that back. All right, I hope this works and tames up real fast. Should I tame a Moschops in the beginning? Yes. If you can get a high-level Moschops, you can fight Rexes. The Moschops is a very good starter tame. The Moschops can battle Rexes. Surprisingly, it can surprisingly battle Rexes. Look how quick this guy tamed up. See, friends, use that sickle on that salmon. One more bite. Of course, he stops at the last bit. One more bite, and he'll be tamed up. Good, he's got plenty of prime meat. All right, while he's taming up, I'm gonna go get a cryopod. I'm gonna go get a cryopod so we can pod this guy up and take him back to base. And then, friends, we will be done for the day. If you get a high level Moschops, yes, you can beat a Rex with a Moschops. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Mac, thank you for your tips. They have helped a lot. Tutuda, you are welcome, friend. I'm certainly glad you've enjoyed it. Oh, good heavens. SLXP, thank you for following. Ferris, you love the Tuso. Ow. Yes, the Tuso Toothers is a great underwater tame. Very good underwater tame. You have one pod in the Griffin inventory, do I? Ah, yes, I'm quite stupid, aren't I? Thank you for reminding me, friend. Before I got absolutely all the way back here. Before I got all the way back here. You all right, Jocko? Good looking out, Jocko. Good paying attention. I'm very old, and I am prone to forget things. Being old means I am forgetful. And I was wondering where they all went, so thank you. Yes, got too much Ark hours, Ferris. Understandable. Ark can be quite addictive, and if you've been playing since Evolved was released, then I'm certain you have quite a lot. You know, I'm not as good at this game. I'm not an Ark expert. I make funny videos, and I'm pretty good at making videos, but most of my Ark knowledge actually came from my friends in the Discord. My tribe mates. That's the best way to learn. Beta Rex with a Moschops is very crazy. I've never thought of it. I was surprised by that too. I was surprised that a Moschops could beat a Rex, but that's cool to know. Ow! All right, friends, here we go. Now we're gonna pod this fella up, and then we're gonna call it a day. Here we go, our brand new Spino. Our first carnivore dinosaur. We got it. We got it. Let me get this meat out of here. No sense in letting it go to waste. This Griffin eats like a horse. This Griffin eats like a horse. All right, friends. Today has been an excellent and most successful day. What version of Ark are you playing right now? This is Ark Ascended. This is Ascended. I like a couple things about Ascended, but overall, I'd say if you just had to pick one, then just pick Evolved. Evolved would probably run better on your computer and is more than likely much cheaper. Follower of Christ, thank you very much for the follow. You follow Christ in life and you follow Mac on TikTok. Excellent. Welcome, welcome, friends. You're the best. Ah, thank you, friend. You're the best. I certainly appreciate all the nice compliments. Oh, what level's this Griffin? 50. Crap, low level. Let's check this right quick. Take that. Leave the rest. All right, we have to remember to upgrade our base next time we hop on here, or it's gonna get destroyed by that volcano. I just know it. I once got a Moschops with 10,000 health doing 800% damage. Good heavens, that's a beast. That is a beast of a Moschops. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me give a wave at you. All right, friends, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Heatong, bro, you so peak about tips of Ark. By you, I can tame a Quetzal. Excellent. I'm very happy. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. Be sure to tune in next Saturday at the exact same time. and we'll be back to continue our journey to beat Ragnarok together. Will you be here with me? Hopefully so. Thank you, friends. Have a great day, and we'll see you all next time.